Now in hindsight, I never came for the limelight. I shine bright when I train through the night. You can feel the passion on the page when I write, and keep the rubber to the road when I'm back on the bike. Weave, double jab, step, throw a hook from the right, and got a mean uppercut that'll change your underbite. Shout out to PE, but you better believe the hype. Chef your chip on my shoulder with veteran battle stripes. Progressing through the sweat, you can check my genotype. Now how bad do you want it? No need to moan and gripe. You been waiting for this moment for pretty much all your life. For the people in the back, I rewind to say it twice.
It's the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight.
Yo, they ask me why we do it.
It's just the thrill of the fight.
Stay true and committed to it.
It's just the thrill of the fight.
Round for round, pound for pound.
It's just the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight.
And they ask me why we do it.
It's just the thrill of the fight.
Stay down and committed to it.
Just the thrill of the fight.
Round for round, pound for pound.
It's the thrill of the fight.
Hey yo, purposely we work to be past what they can see. Leave your mind occupied with limited vacancy. Keep your eyes on the prize, no pause in the destiny. With a side of hard work, smell success in the breeze. You decide to order hands and I'ma ship it for free. I got a spicy 3-piece that'll buckle your knees. Rope a dope to the floor like you're looking for keys. Understand the application of the bob and the weave. Affirmations on the wall, train, trust and believe. Stay sharpening my steel, wet stones on my team. So ferocious on the bag that we loosen the seams. Yo, go ahead and ring the bell to my opponent's sweet dreams.
It's the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight.
Yo, they ask me why we do it.
It's just the thrill of the fight.
Stay true and committed to it.
It's just the thrill of the fight.
Round for round, pound for pound.
It's just the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight.
And they ask me why we do it.
It's just the thrill of the fight.
Stay down and committed to it.
Just the thrill of the fight.
Round for round, pound for pound.
It's the thrill of the fight.
Hey yo, raise the intensity, spirit of a champion. God of love gladiator, step into the pantheon. Switching up the stance now, recognize the southpaw. I'm doing through the dance, bigger bite from the underdog. So give it all that you got and leave it all on the block. Check the tail of the tape when ain't no way we gon' stop. Correcting all the mistakes until we reaching the top. We up before day breaks and never asking for props. Jump a rope in the rain is like connecting the dots. Watching most of the greats and only counting the shots. Put some gas on this flame cause it's about to get hot, hot, hot. Now say it with me.
It's the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight.
Yo, they ask me why we do it.
It's just the thrill of the fight.
Stay true and committed to it.
Just the thrill of the fight.
Round for round, pound for pound.
It's just the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight.
And they ask me why we do it.
It's just the thrill of the fight.
Stay down and committed to it.
Just the thrill of the fight.
Round for round, pound for pound.
It's the thrill of the fight.
Raise the intensity, spirit of a champion. God of love gladiator, step into the pantheon.
Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. 808 thumping, hearts get jumping. Waves in the sky, brain malfunction. Zone out the function. Drip like a faucet, I'm spilling the ocean. Blood out my vision, my thoughts in slow motion. Sub-bass growling and speaking in tongues. Come for the future, I'm chewing on crumbs. Whipping my head, time bends in a spiral. Lost in the neon, my mind going viral. Neon abyss, where we drown, where we drift. Ayy, ayy, falling in loop, no escape, just this, yeah. Hypnotic twist, life a glitch, hit or miss, yeah. Neon abyss, neon abyss. Synthetic dreams in my bloodstream pumping. Gravity fed, my soul keep jumping. Sit step sharp, cut deep like a fang. Lost in the echoes, my own voice rang. Pill popping stars, I'm on interstellar vibes. Drums hit clean, but my brain feel fried. Where we drown, where we drift, ayy, ayy. Falling in loop, no escape, just this, yeah. And all they twist, life a glitch, hit or miss, yeah. Need a this, need a this.
Zooming through the void, starship on tilt. Drip so cold, make a comet feel guilt. Hollow tips whisper to the black hole's rim. Came from the dirt, not a cosmos swim.
Ice on my wrist, nebula, frostbite. Shadows in the dark, watch them creep at night. Speaking in codes, binary my slang. Asteroid chain, let it hang, let it bang.
Galactic bounce, galactic bounce, 808 shake. Planets out they house. Galactic bounce, galactic bounce. Catch me in the stars, stacking large amounts.
Distorted bass, feel it in my chest. Sense step sharp, pierce through the rest. Minimal chords, keep it clean, no mess. Mumble through the pain, race trap finesse.
Spacesuit dripping, no oxygen needed. Dream so big, Saturn's ring, I exceeded. Time warp vision, future on repeat. Loose so hypnotic, can't feel the feet.
Bounce through the void, oh yeah, long gone. Distorted echoes, my song. Solar flare low, they spawn. Energy endless, I'm strong.
to give RSVR a run for their money next season. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to season 1 of UBAE. Here we are in week 1, and what a turn of events that has just went down in day 1. But before we get into that, I am your host and commentator, 1HP, and to my left, and soon to be my right, but let's go ahead and get into my left. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, what's good, y'all? My name is Angel, and I will be helping commentate today. Yep.
So as we just said, day 1 has been a turn of events. Just to go over a quick little recap of what went down. Unfortunately, Team Mutts didn't have their third starter, which gave Kage the forfeit win, which, was a whole another thing. Because even after that, Team Sheath Elite was ready to go against Ragtags, but Ragtags didn't have any fighters ready. They did not have anybody ready, which canceled that one, turning it into just a one-match day, which we had Mutts and Kage going at it in an exhibition bout. And although it was an exhibition bout and Kage still went for it with the win, Team Mutts kind of wiped the floor with Kage. I'm not going to lie. They went 3-1 against Kage in that exhibition bout. Angel, do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, nah, they went great. Yesterday was a great day of exhibition fighting. I do think the MVP, of course, was Jordan. I mean, he put up back-to-back great performances. We saw Void showed out in the first fight, I believe. There were some great performances. And overall, I think even though they were all just exhibitions and sadly, the actual event couldn't happen, I think it was great regardless.
Yeah, just like you said, Avoid came out. He showed up and showed out. He pulled off the upset beating Sage there. I'm not gonna lie, some people were so used to him losing, they didn't believe it. I mean, even our production team, we got a little bit confused with the score, but Avoid showed up and showed out just like we said. And I believe we have our third commentator up in the stage as well, too. Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself? Well, I think he's muted, but ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be Bloob, who's going to be joining us very, very soon. But let's go ahead and get into the sponsor of this season, which is Sheath Underwear, funding season 1 with $2,000 back into Kickstarter instantly. Shout out to Sheath Underwear. Use code SHEATH UBA30 for 30% off your next purchase. And thank you personally, Robert Patton, for believing in the vision of UBAE. But let's go ahead and talk about today's matchups. Don't look at that card. But let's go ahead and talk about today's matchup. Starting off first, we got a stacked lineup with Team Champions United facing off against Team Ring Reapers. I mean, Team Champions United is the second most favorite team on this roster, I believe, having fighters like Cam, Aura, Nakota, Adonis, and much more. I mean, there is a lot of names out there, but they're going against Ring Reapers, which I believe their starters is Natboy, Tony, and Slove. I mean, Angel, do you have any thoughts about this matchup?
Man, these are going to be some heavy favorites over in Champs United over the Ring Reapers. I mean, you got two, I think the pound for pound and pound for pound number 1 and pound for pound number 2 fighters. You got like a top 3 light heavyweight contender. I mean, these are definitely some interesting matchups, but I love to see a good upset, and I'm excited to see how it'll go.
A good upset would be interesting. Yesterday we talked about how we believe Ring Reapers is the dark horse of this whole event. I mean, they have Carbon Shield, they have Guts, they have Slow, they have a lot of names that could pull through with these wins, and a lot of names that probably are going to be overlooked going into this matchup. But under this desk, we have a couple cards here. We got a couple cards to show off here. Let's go ahead and I guess on 3 we're gonna pull out our cards, right, to go ahead and get that out of there. But let's go ahead and get into this in 3, 2, 2.5.
Oh,
1.5.
He's coming back.
0.
No, wait a second.
Cards up. Up. 3, 2. What? Cards up. Who did you pick? Champions United?
I gotta go with the Champs United, bro. I think their team is too strong, man. I mean, you got 2 world champions. They are the standard of their divisions, man. I think it's gonna be hard to top that, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but before we get into my pick, I like to go ahead and introduce our third commentator, finally, fully, and he will go ahead and put in his predictions too. Let's go ahead and welcome up into the stage your heavyweight champion and top 3 pound for pound fighter of the UBA, Bloob. Welcome up on stage. How are you doing,
What's up,
bro?
ladies? What's up? I'm so sorry for taking so long to get here. I passed out. Yeah, I fell to fucking sleep. I was supposed to get here much sooner. I'm sorry, broadcast. I completely agree with Angel's pick here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just snag his card because I'm not very professional. Just go ahead and give me this. Just stop holding it so I can. Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't held it, bro.
I can't hold it straight. But I got Champions United for tonight.
That's my card. Why you got Champions United?
I mean, they're a clear favorite for a reason. I don't see anybody on the caliber of them other than you have Yoboy on Ring Reapers, which I think can put on a masterful performance like Dirty as Jordan did yesterday in the exhibitions. But other than having a decent performance, I don't think it's going to be enough to carry his team. I don't think I see him being as elite as he should be in order to carry a one-man army. And I don't see Carbon or Slove being able to carry the weight to at least propel him forward, you know? They're a good dark horse pick, but it heavily depends on the state of his other two teammates. And I think the safer pick is just to go with the two, like the champions, you know? Go with the ones that have already won.
You know, the reason why I'm going with Ring Reapers is, I mean, you know, I got to go with my plot armor boys. You know what I mean? Ring Reapers is going to take that. I feel like I've seen the chemistry. I've seen the team chemistry. And in UBAE, that is going to matter a lot and so much. Is when your teammates are there working with each other, that's just what's going to get you forward. That's going to get you going. And I feel like Ring Reapers is going to pull that out. And I also love seeing the underdog story. And I just feel like they're being overlooked. You know, I feel like during the press conference, we saw it. Team Champions United were a bit focused on Team Sheath Elite. They were focused on other teams as well. But, you know, before we go in, make sure y'all visit UBAesports.com and also back to Kickstarter today. And let's go ahead and get into these matchups in the war room. Let's go ahead and see who we have winning for us. We got Nakota here chilling and waiting. I wonder who his first pick is going to be. I mean, he got a lot of fighters up in here, which on paper is going to look scary when you have Nakota, Aura, and Cam waiting for you. I mean, two champions and a former #1 contender. I wonder who they would pick. Angel and Blue, who do you feel Nakota would pick? And if you were in Nakota's shoes, who would you pick?
I think if I was Nakota, I would start out with Aura. You know, although he's an amazing fighter, he's probably the lowest elite level fighter that he got currently. Maybe he wants to test the water out first with a solid contender in Aura.
I disagree. I think you also got to play into factor the personality of the team owners. I think Nakota's the type of dude to throw himself in first. If he wants to test the waters, I think that's the type of dude that'll do it himself. I think the first pick that we're going to see here come in for Nakota is likely going to be Nakota. And I think he's going to try and see, you know, what the best of the best offers for him and his team by just sticking his own toe in the water, you know?
You know, I have something to say to that. I feel like the first pick is going to be Aura. I mean, what other best choice to come out swinging with the man who's going to keep that high, consistent pace and pressure? And I feel like that'll be a good start. You know, you put on the man that can beat the champions, the man that could actually go out there and fight, and you save the two champions for just in case. Because, you know, after Aura, you can go out swinging with Cam, or you can go out swinging with Nakota. So then after that, you have Nakota or Cam waiting, or you can use Aura again. I feel like Aura would be a very solid and smart first pick here. But I believe the pick is already in here from Nakota. He's typing up in chat. He's about to say it.
Ooh. Let me warm up.
The pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. He has picked Killer Cam, completely opposite from what we were thinking at all. Going out swinging with the middleweight champion and #1 contender of UBA. What are y'all thinking? He just came out with Cam.
Yeah, he just
all
brought out
valid
the
choices.
pound for pound king off the rip.
Oh, they're all valid choices, man. It makes sense. No matter who he picked, he was bound to pick somebody good. It just seems we were all wrong about it.
Yeah.
Wow, that is interesting. Interesting. But let's go ahead and head into the war room with Slove here. Look, you see that little orange right there, that vitamin D, thinking long and hard on what he is going to pick. Do not even go back and clip that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Slove, Carbon, and Yoboy on that roster. I wonder who he would pick. I feel like a good choice to match Cam. I feel like he would go with himself or Carbon here. I feel like those would be the first one of the picks he's going to pick. But Bloob and Angel, what do y'all think?
You know, I'm not too familiar with the roster, but I think he will probably start off with Carbon. I believe Carbon is a light heavyweight contender. It's a little bit of a taller fighter, so I think he might want to try and match someone of Cam's size first.
To put in my input, I kind of agreed. Not because it's a height difference, because Cam is actually a very, very oversized middleweight. Due to the fact slight offset. This is because light heavyweight was opened after Cam became champion of middleweight, and he was too tall for middleweight after it opened. So he's a 5'10 middleweight, right? The height difference does not matter. But what does matter is that Carbon, man, it's Carbon, man. You throw in your second contender. He's a legitimate contender. He's a dude that hits hard. He hits hard. He plays the game. He develops the game.
And I'm sorry to interrupt you there, Blue, but the pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. Slove is putting himself in there to face off against Cam. He's shown the confidence. He's believed in himself throughout the fight week. I've seen it many times, Slove mentioning that he could take on Cam. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see it live. Slove and Cam is the first matchup for day 2 of UBAE week 1. Oh my God, I don't know where to start with this. This is going to be a huge upset. If Slove gets this, he is going to become a star. This man is going to rocket shoot up to the stars. I mean, it's going to be crazy. Blue and oh my God, Pablo and Angel, what do you think so far?
I mean, it's definitely an interesting matchup. Not exactly what I expected.
My bad. Yeah, not what I expected at all. The odds are definitely in favor and Cam on this one, but nah, you're good, HP. But I don't know, man. I guess we're gonna have to just wait and see. But I definitely think that Cam might be taking a strong win here.
Just to remind y'all, Sheath Underwear is the official sponsor of UBAE. Code Sheath UBA30 for 30% off your next purchase. And another shout out to Robert Patton. He's out there. But wow, Slove and Cam going out swinging for the first picks. I mean, after that, you got Nakota Aura, and then after that, you got Carbon and Yoboy. So I wonder what type of matchups we're going to be seeing soon. Nakota Yoboy would be a very interesting one. You know, Yoboy joining the UBA as a hot prospect. It'd be very interesting. But we are waiting for the fighters to get in the lobby.
Yeah. Ring Reapers is interesting because you got two dudes with, I think, possibly the craziest potential or just unseen skill so far in the UBA. I think Carbon stayed possibly the most consistent through the versions, has only gotten better as the game has gotten closer. And I mean, you attribute that to him spending every single day developing the game, working on this game. You know, he's active, he's consistent. And then you got Yoboy, who does not develop this game, but is also a bum who spends all his time trying to figure out the best way to get damage, you know? The best way to improve his in-game style. He's constantly hitting stuns, flashbangs, damage. He's focused on offense so much to the point where it's like, do you even need defense at that point?
Well,
He's gotten to the
sometimes the bum is always the one that deals the final blow and comes out from under where you least expect it. So don't ever count anyone out in this matchup, especially when you're counting out Slove. He's going to go out there swinging. Never doubt that.
Dude, the Slove upset would be insane. The Slove upset.
That would be nuts.
It would be crazy, but both fighters are still getting in there and ready. I mean, earlier we saw Slove hitting the pads in the locker room. He was going crazy in there. It sounded like dynamite. I thought there was lightning. I thought it was raining outside.
It's like the Anderson Silva return. They're both in their 50s. Watch, he's gonna beat him like Tyrone Woodley.
Just in case the fighters don't have the code, we're gonna go remind them as well.
You know, I think this says a lot about Nakota, you know, bringing out the pound-for-pound #1 fighter off the rip on his team. I think he's very confident in this matchup. I think me and Blue were talking about it earlier that maybe, you know, going with the heavy hitters off the rip was not going to be a smart decision. So, I don't know. We're going to see how all this plays out. But, you know, this is a pretty interesting matchup coming up here.
You know, I have a question for you, Angel. If you were Slove, who would you have put in there to go up against Cam? You know, you've heard about the stories of Cam. You've heard about his power and all that. If you looked past and aside that, who would be your first pick?
Yeah, so like I said earlier, my first pick would have definitely been Carbon. He's a very good, well-rounded fighter, and I think he's someone that could have at least attempted to match Cam's pace in this matchup here.
But one thing's for certain is Slove is in there, ready, locked and loaded. Blue, what were you gonna say?
I kind of agree. I really wanted to see Carbon versus Cam, but this is definitely a turn of events. Definitely a turn of events, I'll say that much. This is not what I think anybody was expecting to see, and you know, Slove's gonna show what he can do, what he can't do. And you know, he's gonna do it. He's gonna show it up against the best.
for the people waiting in the audience, Cam is taking his time. And just a reminder for anybody taking their time, it will be an automatic one match loss if a fighter does not show when called upon. That might mean Champions United could already be 0-1 so far in this event. Ladies and gentlemen, Cam has 1 minute to join up, or Champions United is taking that first loss of the season. Which, I mean, that might be the slow Vora right there. Who knows? Like I said earlier, Ring Reapers by plot armor.
Is just
Oh my god, wait, HP, you're right, by plot armor, because then Carbon and
Slove
Yo
is
Boy
the
just have
greatest
to
fighter
win.
of all time, dude.
Yo, Carbon and Yo Boy have to win? Oh my god, wait. They're gonna win by plot armor, it's possible.
I'm curious for the people in the audience as well, too. Who would y'all have put up against Cam?
Yo Boy, the only one there that would win. All right, they're putting in Yo Boy. I do believe as the substitute here.
Well, y'all heard it there first.
Wait. Sorry, Yo Boy's on ring. He's on.
Were you reading the messages of what the people would have put in?
I was reading. Yo, shut up. you silence yourself.
It's like the wrong
Dude,
team.
I told you I just woke up. I'm still off. I'm still so off. Oh my god.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunate news for Team Champions United. They are now officially 0-1 in this tournament. Slove can pick himself again if he wants to continue in there. But so far, Team Champions United got to make up their mind for who they're going to pick.
First to 3, man. Already starting off with a big win here.
Oh, the anticipation here. Who is Nakota going to put in? I mean, he was fully confident in Cam going in there. But now that you're 0-1, you just got to go out there swinging. I feel like Nakota might put himself in there. Angel and Blue, what do y'all think?
Well, now seeing that you're down 1, right? And your 1 being down was arguably the best on your team. You need something. You got to get somebody consistent. You got to get somebody that can guarantee you a result, a high pace. I think we need to go with Ayamura here. Go on, Angel.
All right, hello. So the pick is in. Team Champs United officially picked I Am Aura, the top 3 light heavyweight contender. That is the first pick.
Oh, Aura versus Slove. Is that the matchup we're seeing? Or is Slove going to pick again? If he picks himself, this is going to be an interesting matchup to see.
Yeah, so
we
we
Slove,
await.
he's not want to back down.
We await the Ring Reapers pick, man. What y'all think they're going to go with?
I feel like Slove is there. He's already in the lobby. I mean, why not welcome in that challenge if you're Slove? If you're gonna go after Cam, you still got enough in you to go after Aura. Yep. But we will find out soon and shortly.
I agree. He's already there. Okay.
Where's Slove making this pick?
And the pick is in, I believe, Slove picking Yo Boy to go up in there to go against Cam. It looks like Slove wanted Cam for himself. And sorry about that error back there. I meant Yo Boy going up against Aura. Ignore that I said Cam, but it looks like Slove wanted Cam for himself there. So that's pretty interesting to see. But Yo Boy versus Aura is now the matchup. Light heavyweight action about to go down soon.
This is the fight we wanted to see in that division. Oh, this is about to be interesting.
Yep. You know what's even better? They're gonna fight for real. I mean, there's money behind this. You got team, you got pride, ego, reputation, a lot on the line for UBAE. So these men are gonna go out there swinging for the fences. Yo Boy and Aura is the official matchup. But Champions United is down 0-1. So if they lose this, they're gonna be 0-2.
Yeah, this is something they can't really afford to lose here. And again, Yo Boy, no slouch of his own at all. He holds his own against those elite caliber fighters. Aura needs to put on a lifetime performance here if he wants to save it for his team.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly with Blue, man. This is not like an easy win at all. I Am Aura is going to have to put in the work, man, and try and pull out this victory for his team, because going down 0-2 off the rip would be detrimental to Champs United.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the desk. Ignore that little box you just saw down there, but we're going to be doing a little mini giveaway segment. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be grabbing Angel here. What is the number 1 through 50 in your head? Don't say it, but ladies and gentlemen, 1 through 50, Angel has a number in his head, and the winner who guesses that will be able to spin that wheel that is on that side. But cameraman, do not look over there yet. We're going to save that for whenever a viewer wins that number. But Angel, like we said, 1 through 50. So everyone in the YouTube chat, go ahead and let us know what number it is. And whenever Angel sees it, or actually you can message me the number as well too, and I will see and call out.
I'll message it to you.
But this is the Sheath giveaway segment. So y'all go ahead and get ready and put in those numbers. I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot of numbers.
Damn. Big going back to back in the chat with like 4 numbers.
Well, unfortunate news. Jester already got it. The majority UBA owner Jester has won the Sheath giveaway. Will spin. And cameraman, go ahead and follow my gingerbread bottom here. We're going to be going to this wheel where Jester has won. The number was 47, and Jester won that. But we're going to go ahead and We're going to go ahead and spin this wheel. Oh, I'm dyslexic. I'm sorry about that, guys. But let's go ahead and spin that for Jester, the majority owner of UBA, the Sheath wheel giveaway. It's going round and round. Let's see what Jester gets. 10,000 VC for Jester. Let's go. Jester just won 10,000 VC. Wow, I'm sure Jester is happy and proud, and he cannot wait for that 10,000 VC to hit him in 3 business weeks in a mailbox. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get back to the desk where we were talking about Aura versus Yo Boy, Team Champions United versus Team Ring Reapers. Champions United already 0-1, like we said many times. I cannot wait to see what will go down in this matchup.
He was right next to getting a plushie too.
He actually won pocket lane, like literally pocket lane, bro.
Jester hasn't set a message set, so he's probably just flipped the desk and everything in his office.
He sent messages
he said yippee, and then was like, I wanted the Yoma plushie.
Yeah. Who wouldn't, bro?
Unfortunate.
10K VC can probably get you like a piece of gum, to be honest.
Maybe get you a high five, bro.
Give you a dap up. Give you a pat on the back for 10K VC.
I mean, I can already see Aura locked in and loaded. I mean, what is going on with these fighters? Do these fighters understand what's on the line here? Or could it be unfortunate come-ups and misschedules happening?
I feel like they're not asking for a lot, dude. Just show up, fight. You know, it's been pretty hard to get people on these past 2 days, dude. It's actually much more surprising than I thought. We are waiting on Yo Boy, correct?
Yep, correct.
Yo Boy.
Ooh, Slow saying that he's here, so Yo Boy's gonna be there any second then in that case.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly is taking Yo Boy so long. He was literally right there just a second ago. There he is.
Y'all heard it there, ladies and gentlemen. Yo Boy and Aura are now in the lobby and ready. But you know, we will be getting into this matchup real soon after this short ad break from our sponsors. there be any team to give RSVR a run for their money next season? Here we are in a matchup, and yo boy's eyeballs. We are here seeing from directly his eyes. And now we're looking through Aura, ladies and gentlemen. Aura and yo boy starting now. 3 threes is the time, the first round here. 180 seconds, or should I say 3 minutes. Ooh, both men already going off in the middle and trading. This might be a short or a small room scope we're seeing here. Ooh, Aura with the combinations already level changing.
Mix it up to the body, to the head a moment ago.
Oh my god.
Yo boy's kind of just been headhunting early here.
Oh, hold on. Yo boy's actually landing a lot here.
Yeah, he's pressing forward, breaking right through the guard.
And I feel like that's what you have to do when you're going up against Aura. Knowing that he has a relentless pace and high pressure. I mean, what other approach than to bring it right to him from the start?
Splits right through the guard.
And you know what I'm liking? Right off the start of the fight, Yo boy isn't looking to make this a boxing match. He's looking to make this a brawl, and you can see it. He's making it a fight. He's not making it a technical chess match where Ayamura can take his technicality, can take his shot selection, can take his weird, you know, not weird, but like unorthodox movement, and start to take points in the fight. You know, he's not letting Ayamura do that from the very beginning.
Yeah, he's smothering him early, just trying to break right through the guard, get the hooks around, get the uppercuts in.
Yep, he's also
Just
keeping
giving
him
him no room
busy
to breathe.
as well too. With those body shots, you know, he's going up top with the straights and the hooks. He's making you constantly move your arms in your guard. And I like to imagine if this fight goes later on, you might start feeling that. But if you're Aura, I mean, you're athletic. Y'all seen his profile picture. He looks like his avatar. He's ripped like his avatar. So I like to imagine this pace is no issue for him whatsoever.
Ooh, nice combination.
Ooh.
Yeah, the biggest flaw of Yo boy has always been that defense, just kind of lacking, leaving something down the center. He's always been a bit easier to hit than others. The thing is, he just tends to hit you twice as hard as you do half the time.
Ooh, yo boy doubling up with that same hand to the body up top.
Lag.
And that's what you don't expect is when fighters double up that left hand or that right. But y'all can see Nakota already with his head hanging low. Not expecting this, ladies and gentlemen. We might be seeing Reapers reaping Champions United tonight. Oh, heavy
nice
shots.
hook.
Or needs to circle out, keep Yo boy focused on him, but he's just staying in the corner
Planting
here,
his
and it
feet.
gets him dropped.
Oh!
Big
Oh
knockdown
my
for
God.
Yo boy
We're
to
looking at a
start
man in the
off.
crowd. We're looking at a man in the crowd.
I don't know who that was, but he got up upset. He got up hyped, actually, might I add. That might have been Slow we saw get up hyped.
Ooh, Aura needs to come in guns blazing here.
Bro, with that left hand. Ooh. Just a reminder, these teams have been prepped. These men have been game planning days in advance. They know which fighters they want to go up against, and that is round one done. 3 minutes down, 6 more to go. Bloob and Angel, what are y'all thinking of this matchup so far?
This is exactly what I expected to see coming into round one. Being a ringside guy, I have a lot of experience with Yo boy. You know, I've known him for a pretty long time now. Like, as a fighter, as a friend, I could say this is the type of performance you should expect to see from him every single fight. This is exactly what he comes in to do. He'll come in, he'll take a few shots, and then he'll beat you down with this one combination of 60 damage punches, and they hurt. They hurt.
What about you, Angel? What do you think about this
Yeah,
fight?
so I think that going into this second round, Ayamura needs to circle out more and stop planting his feet. He's too willing to trade with Yo boy, who, like Blue mentioned, just hits too hard, racks up the counters way too much. He needs to get through them openings.
Ladies and
Let's
gentlemen, this
circle out
round
more.
is brought to you by Sheath Underwear. Sheath UBA 30%. 30% off underwear of legends. Second round, though. Both men already trading off here. It is confirmed that
goodness.
Yo Boy's in a small room scale, so if you're Aura, you have no choice but to bring it to him and take that room scale
That's
right back to him. Or rip into that body. That body work has really been
Good
very
combination.
underrated
Left
shot.
hand straight.
Oh my God. Left cross from Aura. Dropping him. Nakota getting hyped there in the corner.
That was a beautiful angle to capture it from. That was a beautiful shot there by Aura.
Going straight back
And
to
they get
fighting
right
in the
back to
pocket.
trading. Well, left cross landing again. What you're seeing with that left cross is every time Yo Boy backs up, he's expecting Aura to reset or everything. He's not expecting that last punch to go through. But you can see Aura taking some damage.
Some heavy damage. Anything that gets through that guard clean for Yo Boy is likely going to gray you.
Yep. And I was
Imora
curious on
has
Yo
these
Boy's
moments.
perspective, too.
Yeah, Imora has these moments where he's just too willing to trade. He has to pay for it. You know, he does get off some combos here and there, but he does pay with Yo Boy's power just coming straight back at him.
I do think that he's kind of making the mistake of, and I saw this in the chat as well.
Oh,
Just like that, he's backing up. He's
Damn!
trying to back up, and it's already a small space. What you have to do is either clinch up or stand your ground. And he's not, he was doing it in the start of the fight, and that's what got him the knockdown. But when you're not standing your ground against a guy like Yo Boy, in a space like that, he's just going to walk you down and dominate you there.
Yeah, this
Cannot
space is
allow that
clearly,
whatsoever.
I think, hindering the performance here from Imora, as he's basically forced to exchange in the pocket with someone who has a significant amount of power. There's some nice combinations, though, from Imora a minute ago, going to the body, then to hooks upstairs.
And we have our referees and officials investigating so far. Might be getting a screenshot in between rounds to get a look at this play space of Yo Boy. But nonetheless, Yo Boy is fighting his fight and using advantage of this room scale space. Smothering Aura. Aura is high guarding, and that's not what you want to see if you're Nakota. Oh, good body shot there from Aura. Oh, and he drops him again!
Straight.
It's that same beautiful left straight. Yo Boy keeps walking into it. This is what I mean.
Yeah, he found that counter right through the guard, pretty much the exact same way. I mean, that left straight was nasty.
Yep. But Aura needs one more knockdown, I believe, unless I'm mistaken, from round one.
TKO. No, I believe
Yeah,
it
right.
is
He
two
could get a
knockdowns for
TKO
Aura
here if he's
here.
patient.
Oh, left hand from Aura. High
He's
guard.
not watching for it.
Oh, that left hand missed. That grazed his ear right
There goes the
there.
round.
Is 10-8 to 10-8. Both fighters were going to need to dominate this next round if they don't want to risk it to the judges.
But we should be getting a screenshot of this play space. You know, if there's any devs listening, I know y'all are on it, but we need that spec tool to be able to see some play spaces there. We could confirm it, but y'all can see it right there. Don't use code UBA. Use code SHEATH UBA 30 and bump that 20% off to a 10. You know, a 10% boost right there. That's 30% if you don't know math.
Oof.
Unless I worded it wrong. Then blame Bloob. But, you know, we got one more round. Just like Bloob said, 10-8 to 10-8. If you're either of these fighters, you got to go out there swinging for the fences. You got to leave it all in there, but maybe not all of it, because maybe you might got to step back in there soon. Here we go. This last third and final round is brought to you by Sheath Underwear.
Oof.
Oh, that is a crazy play space right there.
That is tiny, dude.
That is
Holy.
tiny indeed. I don't know if that
Oh,
fits the
left hand
regulation.
straight
Officials
off the
might get
rip
into
for
that soon.
Aura. It's back for Yo Boy. Trading in the pocket.
And it is confirmed that this play space does not fit the regulation. This might be a loss for Team Reapers right here.
Oh,
But can Aura pull through and put that nail in the coffin to shut it out so there's no discussions of robbery coming into play?
they are both landing big combos here. Yo Boy
Just a reminder.
continuing to smother.
And just a reminder, Aura can leave right now if he wishes. You know, it's now a loss for Team Ring Reapers since the play space does not meet the
Wow.
minimum.
So no matter what happens here, Whoa, nice. I think double up on the right hand for Yo Boy. He is on I Am Aura all over him later in this round here. Or on the back foot.
Oh, and Yo Boy
Ooh.
drops him in the third
Big
round.
knockdown for Yo Boy. Whew. My Wi-Fi is not being nice to me today.
Oh, left hand from Yo Boy. He's smothering Aura still, but no matter what, this is a loss for Yo Boy. You know, I did say what you got to do for Aura, but if you're Yo Boy in this situation now, you might as well go for it. I mean, you just need to take this round, and so far you do have this round. And that would be a moral victory for the Reapers.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, if nothing else, a moral victory. You know, not going to be an actual victory,
Nice
but
knockdown
you know,
again.
if Yo Boy can come back with the full room space and recover for the rest of the season, this gives us a good vision of what we can expect from him. Just minus the tiny room scale, you know?
And this also does give that Reapers might be pulling through, or like their styles are matching these fighters that are considered elite, which we could be seeing, and we will be seeing plenty of upsets this season.
Absolutely.
Or straight
Left hand
back to
from Yo
pressure
Boy.
body hooks.
Those body hooks have been a thing for Yo Boy right there, working really nice. Oh,
Nice right into
left
the
hook.
body again.
Whoa. Oh, little
What's
lag
going
glitch
on
there.
Good that we continue. Jab straight through.
Word is in that Cam has finally arrived 40 minutes late, not on time for his fight, but you know, he's here. The
available now.
champ.
That is, it's no
Yay.
matter what, this will be a loss for the Ring Reapers since Yo Boy's play space does not meet the room scale minimum, making it 1-1 in this fight.
I don't think Yo Boy
Still, that is
knows
a moral
yet.
victory.
I don't think Yo Boy. I think Yo Boy still thinks he's won.
Yeah, but that is unfortunate. But you know, we are back in the war room.
Poor fella.
Dakota making his pick. Here we go. But yeah, just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, we have a room scale minimum of 3x2, I believe. So seeing that screenshot down under, and that is a room scale, a shoebox, which we do not allow here.
That was tiny.
See Dakota thinking hard. I believe, yeah, just like Bloop said earlier, Cam has shown up. You know, you just used Aura. You now have yourself and Cam to go in, and it looks like the pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. VCL's finest is putting himself in there to face off against the Ring Reapers. Dakota is the first pick. Let's go ahead and get into the other war room with Mr. Slove himself, the Reaper. Who will he be putting in to go up against Dakota?
VCL's finest, he said. What a way to put it, dude.
He's thinking long and hard there. Look at that smiley face. Don't trust that. Don't take that for weakness. And people in the chat as well too. Who would y'all pick to go up against Dakota if you are in Slove's position? You just use Yo Boy. You now have yourself and Carbon Shield. Who would y'all pick?
Right, a little bit distracted discussing in the chat right now. So
I see
we
someone
are,
in chat saying Carbon.
I think, yeah, you just gotta throw Carbon in there. You gotta define 2-1 here. You gotta put your second
It's
best
up
up
to
there.
Slove to pick it. And ladies and gentlemen, the pick is in. Slove, everyone is right. He has picked Carbon Shield to step in there to face off against Dakota. And what a matchup this is going to be. This is a very interesting stylistic matchup. And I don't be surprised if Carbon ends up catching Dakota a little bit there. Or maybe a lot.
I can see it happen.
Call themselves the best league in the world, and they will take home $500.
Will there be any team to give RSVR a run for their money next season? Yeah, whoever was back there that accidentally clicked that button has been fired. So don't worry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But like we just mentioned, we are going to see Nakota versus Carbon Shield. Both teams, the official score is 1-1. So let's imagine somebody's going to go out there swinging to bring it back into their balance and favor. Yeah. The developer versus VCL's finest. This is what we're going to be seeing real soon. Nakota is ready in the lobby.
I would actually rather be called a bum by Blue than be called VCL's finest.
Oh man, what do y'all think about this matchup though? Who do y'all think will come out the victor here?
I wouldn't guarantee that he can win, but I'd be very surprised if Carbon doesn't give Nakota a very difficult fight here.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you good. You good. Mine was done.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, obviously Nakota's probably the clear favorite here. He's a champ of light heavyweight. Carbon a top 5 contender, I believe. But Carbon does know the game in and out. He is the developer, or one of the developers of Thriller Fight. I wouldn't be surprised if he can pull something off here, to be honest. But I think I'm gonna have to go with Nakota.
Well, as many as y'all know, Nakota just said in the chat, slapper versus preventer of the slap. Carbon is a developer. This man has been working on the slaps and has been wanting to nerf them. And right there, if you missed the match highlights, it is right there playing of what previously happened. Yo Boy and Aura, which unfortunately went to a automatic loss for the Reapers because Yo Boy has a small play space. But yeah, Carbon has been wanting to nerf the slaps. And I've heard allegations. People have been saying Nakota's a slapper, but now I don't see it. I don't think Nakota is a slapper anymore, but this is a interesting matchup we're going to be seeing here.
You see the difference in between his actual punches and his slaps. You saw it back in the Winter Cup when he was fighting Void. He had to slap to survive, mud. He had to slap to survive mud. You could see the difference, and you could see where the form started, degenerating back to what it was back in V4, V3, V5,
Hey, one thing's for certain, if Champions United versus SHEATH happens, I know exactly who both of these men would want, and they probably would want each other here, Bloom and Nakota, so.
Oof, that would be such a good fight.
That might be happening, though, in the coming weeks, so who knows what's going to happen. But right here and right now, we are here. And y'all can see the week 1 schedule. That first day was something that could have been, but that production was still amazing. But ladies and gentlemen, both fighters are in the code. Both fighters are ready. Both fighters are here, locked and loaded. Nakota and Carbon Shield. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and head into this matchup. No ad breaks, no nothing. Y'all are going to be seeing it right now. After this short ad, no, I'm playing. Let's go ahead and get to this matchup. Nakota and Carbon Shield. Nakota in that blue corner. Black shorts with yellow gloves. Carbon Shield with the pink shorts and the green gloves. What a fight we're going to see, in a fight I have been looking forward to. Nakota already going with that right hook. Carbon's a developer. He knows what works and what doesn't. Not even in a cheesy way. He's just been working on his game. And the left hook goes early for Carbon.
Combination for Nakota a minute ago. Downstairs, upstairs.
I think Carbon's already realized it. Nakota's leaving his hands, his elbows kind of flared out, so that body is just completely open, especially the weak points. If he can find that, that cross sniped to the body, like he did just a second ago, that could be a mean shot to hurt Nakota.
So far, Carbon's looking good in his first minute against Nakota. Not really thinking too much about his guard or defense or the shot selection, just looking for what's going to work and what's going to hit, which I think is a smart thing to do if you're Carbon. Carbon already blocking off those shots on Nakota. Not much going for Nakota here, but he lands already, nice, sneaking through the guard.
Nakota heavy on the pressure here, chasing for that knockdown.
Very heavy on the pressure, leaning all the way into those shots.
Yeah, he was really putting everything he had in them.
Heavy body shot there from Nakota, but he's a left hook.
Leaving his head way too open there.
Hands of stone from the developer.
Yeah, I think you described it perfectly, Blue. He's leaving his elbow so flared out so that there's a massive opening.
Oh, uppercut!
Uppercut
from Nakota.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I wish we had a POV for that. I wish we had a POV for that. That was a beautiful shot. You know, if nothing else, Carbon is an absolute sniper with those hooks. Like, the most notable part of his style is he comes from that kind of bladed stance and guard, transitions into a wide base and stance, and he'll hit you with this mean ass hook that'll usually put most dudes out on the canvas.
I think you can tell he's trying to set up that big shot that Boob is just talking about.
That left hook has really been money for Carbon, but he gets hurt with the right hook, splitting through the guard. Dakota rolling right under, getting right back to the pressure.
Part of the problem is that he's headhunting now here, switching into southpaw there, I think, for Carbon.
That's one thing as well too. You know, a style like Dakota is very unpredictable. It's very hard to get on.
Nice jab for Carbon.
Carbon needs to put those jabs back out there. He's too hesitant to throw anything at range. He needs to just be able to... He needs to be able to brawl. He needs to be able to not try and make this a chess match. He needs to be able to make this a fight. And that's something that I think that Carbon's style has absolutely lacked since kind of the beginning.
Yup, and that is the first round down. 3 minutes. That round was brought to you by SHEATH. Angel and Blue, what do y'all think of that first round? A 10-8 for Dakota.
Blue, go ahead.
I mean, it's what you would expect so far. Dakota, you know, he's the light heavyweight champion for a reason, man. He has the power in his gloves. Granted, probably doesn't have them IRL. You know, his wrist might be a little floppy, but he's the champion for a reason. And Carbon is in that division. He has losses in that division. He's struggled. And, I mean, this is what Carbon needs to be able to go up against if he wants to climb the light heavyweight rankings, if he wants to keep going in the spring split. I think he needs to do exactly what I was bringing up earlier in the round, where he needs to be able to fight and not just box.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly.
Here we are in the second round, 3 minutes on the clock. Like we said many times, this fight and this round is brought to you by SHEATH Underwear. Both men here in the center, right back to it. Carbon looking for that left hook, which landed. Had him hurt bad. It had him hurt bad. He circled off instantly.
Second there, yeah.
And that was the first shot from Carbon, but he gets hurt back.
Big shots back for Dakota.
Oh.
I believe shots back for Carbon as well. The pocket here. Nice.
Oh my God, that was nasty.
That's the hook
That
I
was
talking
Oh
about.
my
nasty.
goodness. Blue
You saw him
called
slide
it.
his foot and go into that wide stance. Mean left hook onto the chin of Dakota there. What a shot.
I had to adjust my jaw.
That was right on the button. My God.
That was a stiff one. That was really hard. I'm not gonna lie, if there was no headsets, Dakota might have been sleeping right there.
Nah, seriously.
Would have been out cold, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
brother,
Carbon landing that right.
Carbon finally
heavier on the
sneaking into the
pressure.
body. Sorry.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Carbon finally sneaking in the body shots, moving, I think, his targets around a little bit less stiff and a lot more willing to throw. This is exactly what you want to see from Carbon.
Yeah, he's looking for that left hook again. He's looking for that left hook. You see, he's looking for it. Carbon knows that the left hand is money now. Can Dakota adapt to it? He's keeping that right hand down. I don't know if he can. Carbon filling that range.
Dude, Carbon might get the exact same left hook again.
Yeah, he's looking like Alex Pereira.
but
He's
these
walking
are
him down
some
with the high
nice
guard, but he
counters.
gets
The
hurt.
back foot for Dakota. Immediately went on the front foot as soon as he saw that he was hurt.
This is a fight I didn't know I wanted to see.
Yeah, nice body shot for Carbon. He circles out.
Oh. Carbon rolling under that left hook of Dakota. Getting peppered to the body a bit, though. Staying off that center line.
Dakota still hasn't put his elbows in.
Dakota has a habit of walking into that right hand of Carbon, or on the right side, I believe.
Yep, see where he's
Carbon switching
drifting.
it up.
He's drifting away from the power hand, but Carbon has that lead hook damn near the power hand itself.
Oh.
Big shot there from Dakota. Ooh, he rolled right into that uppercut, though. I think that clipped him.
Oh, left hook from Dakota, not having much of a reaction off of Carbon.
It seems like both fighters have slowed down, trying to establish a little bit newer of a pace.
You're playing at this pace. I would kind of favor Carbon in this type of pace right here, this scenario. Nakota has to just pepper him up. He has to keep up a high volume just to stay up there.
Nice left hook on the entry.
He can. That's the thing. That's one thing Nakota can do. He will keep that volume. He'll keep peppering him. And at this slower pace where he has the time to react and slowly pick his counters and his like gamified shots, is a lot easier for Nakota to VR box than it is for Carbon to box in a slower pace than it is in a higher pace.
I don't know. I heard through the grapevine Nakota's a little bit under the weather, just a little bit. So I like to imagine that has an effect on the respiratory, right there. You know, his little lungs. But Angel, what do you think so far of this matchup? I mean, we're 2 rounds down. There is 1 more to go. 3 minutes is all it takes.
Man, this matchup has been neck and neck. It has been so sick so far. Nakota started off very good early. He set his pace, but Carbon has been getting way better at countering on Nakota's big openings, specifically the openings in his guard when he's like getting really active. He tends to flare his elbows out or just put his hands down entirely. So Carbon's been hitting some nasty counters when Nakota has his hands down.
Third and final round. 3 minutes on the clock for this one. 180 seconds.
Big combination to start for Nakota.
Oof. Coming straight
Carbon,
at
a man known to fire back. A little twirl around there for Carbon.
Yeah. Little spin.
That shit was kind of clean.
Nice left, I think broke through right for Carbon.
I believe he said shift.
I believe a 1-2 for Nakota.
I did say shift. That's
jab
literally what I said.
I like.
That's literally what I said.
Oh, Nakota calling the ref
Big
is not
knockdown.
waving. That is a knockdown. No, that is a slip.
Get him, Carbon.
Carbon knocking him off balance.
Put a heavy on the pressure here. He let off a little bit though towards the end.
You know, off topic, but when a fighter falls, I like seeing that little panic where they put their arms up for a
I was
second.
about to say that, Blue.
Yeah.
He just busted his. Yeah, feel me?
Yo,
Oh my God.
he starts flailing for his life.
Oh
Right over
my
it.
God! This time it's
my
for real.
goodness.
Oh, that
Developer
time
of the
wasn't a
year,
slip.
Carbon.
That wasn't a slip. That was a brutal knockdown.
My goodness.
Dropping
dude.
him right on top of the UBA logo.
Nakota says he rolled his ankle. Poor guy.
Oh, God.
That's not looking good.
I think Nakota's gonna really try and desperately.
Oh,
get
left
back for
hook from Carbon. That
knockdown.
was nice. He turned his neck all the way to the left.
Dakota met it, though.
Trading straights.
Good shots in between the offensive Carbon there for Nakota.
Yeah.
I think possibly having him punished here.
Oh, Nakota's
Oh.
heavy.
Oh,
On the pressure.
he's
Nice right hand
hurt.
a second ago.
Oh my God, his knees buckled.
Oh, he's
He is-
fighting
he-
in there.
He knows he needs that knockdown back to win this fight. I think he got
Beautiful,
countered on the
beautiful.
way
That
in
took there
though.
for Carbon.
Yep. You know, I like to imagine Carbon had that command
Nice
console
left
opened
hand
up.
for Carbon.
Plus 10 power buff to Carbon. Dropping Dakota 2 times.
Jesus.
In the third round, Carbon has 30 seconds, under a minute, to cook up a TKO for the Ring Reapers. Will the Reapers reap tonight? Oh,
Dakota has to go for broke here. He needs to get it.
And you can see right here, we are one knockdown away from a TKO. Can Carbon take it home?
It
Oh,
seems
he's
like
hurt.
he might.
He's hurt.
He might go chase for it right now, dude.
Oh my God.
Right hand for Nakota back.
Oh, he
Inside knockdown
returns
back for
it
Dakota.
back.
It's 2-2, is it not?
Oh
In
my
this
God, it
round?
might be, and that's the last 10 seconds. It's over, I believe. It's up to the scorecards and who
No, it
took
is
Oh,
not.
damn.
I believe in this round it was 2-1 in knockdowns.
Who
Yeah.
took it?
2-1?
Who took
Sorry,
it?
I didn't even, bro.
Oh my God, are we gonna see a Carbon upset?
Carbon takes it home. What a strong performance here over the
What?
light
Carbon
heavyweight
took it?
champion.
Carbon took it.
Carbon.
What a beautiful
That's a
fight
man.
and
My
beautiful
God.
performance.
Wow, Carbon did it. The Reaper. Let's go ahead and head into the war room. I like to imagine Slove is on cloud 9. I mean, Reaper's 2-1 up against Champions United. Who expected that? Who expected that?
Who knew it would be here, dude? 3 matches
Also,
down, 2-1 in favor of the Ring Reapers, dude. This is crazy.
HP.
Wow.
It's possible that you were right with the Ring Reaper's plot armor. It does seem that Yo Boy and Ayamora's space were mixed up, so their space was small because their room scales meshed. So it wasn't necessarily that Yo Boy had a small space. I do believe he showed his room scale space and it showed that he has regulation. I think it's just that one of them has a really narrow and the other has a really like kind of stubby space possibly, which means Ring Reapers might just win it here. Like,
wow,
they could go up 3 right now. If that was to be overturned, I think we're gonna have the committee look at that one. It depends on the result of, you know, again, like the committee, but
wow,
it's something to consider.
Okay.
Yep, but automatically we just got the word in, ladies and gentlemen. By regulations and policy, this match is automatically Cam versus Slove. And we are going to be getting that now. What a fight we're going to see. And if Slove pulls through and puts that final nail in the coffin to shut out Champions United, y'all are looking at the dark horses fully coming true and living that dream. Oh my God. I can't believe it.
Definitely an interesting matchup.
It is interesting. I mean, we've seen it. Slove's been wanting Cam. And we're finally seeing, we're seeing Ring Reapers are getting the matchups they want, and they're putting up the right fighters up against them. That's what we have been seeing. Whether that fight was a forfeit loss, I mean, not a forfeit loss, a automatic loss for the Reapers. What we've been seeing these past 2 matchups was the Reapers adjusted and put up the right fighters to go up against Champions United and pull through with these fights. But now we're seeing Slove up against Cam. I mean, Cam is already here in the lobby, ready, locked and loaded. And I like to imagine Slove's going to be there anytime soon. Wow. I mean, Blue and Angel, what do y'all think about this matchup? Do y'all have any predictions? Anybody y'all think was going to win or maybe pull off an upset?
I mean, we've seen one upset tonight, but Carbon, in reality, Carbon was not that far off from the elites. He's always been one of those guys that you could see he's on the brink of being a great, you know? And he showed it tonight. He's up there. He's up there with the pros. He's able to put on clinical performances. He's able to hit these crazy knockdowns. Carbon has already proved himself as a legitimate fighter. The question is, you have Slove versus the current #1 pound-for-pound fighter. This is like AMA versus champion. That like the fight that that's an event we were trying to set up. We're getting it right now.
Okay.
It's a lot harder to try and expect an upset, you know?
Some might say they're called Champions United. No? Okay, my bad. You know, we are here though, both fighters ready. Cam and Slove. I cannot wait for this one. This is gonna be interesting. If Slove pulls through, this will be upset of the year. All right. Whatever upsets y'all thought was already in the air, wipe that out. Ball it up, throw it in the trash. Say Kobe while you're at it. You know, Cam and Slove, a huge upset on the verge right there. That goes through.
Man, if Slove wins, I'll go over to HP's house right now and smack him across his jaw.
What?
Damn.
The hell?
A very interesting outcome here.
Oh, let me look out the window too. Hold on.
I'm coming, dude.
Are we good? We good?
Oh shit, he's out mine. He's out my window.
I'm coming, bro. Sit and watch your back, dude.
But we are waiting on Slove to ready up and get warmed up. This is a matchup he's been wanting. He said before that he knows Cam's weakness. I like to imagine we're going to be seeing a game plan here out of Slove's corner.
Dude, the Reaper's plot armor. Oh my god, HP, you weren't lying.
Dude, he got to fight like his life is on the line for this match, dude.
But ladies and gentlemen, both fighters are ready. They are now in the ring, locked and loaded. Champions United versus the Ring Reapers, specifically Cam versus Slove. This could be the final nail in the coffin for the Reapers. Or could Cam bring it back to 2-2 and tie it up? to even out the playing field. Ladies and gentlemen, this first round is brought to you by Sheath Underwear. Sheath UBAE 30 for 30% off. Get your sword of Sheath, ladies and gentlemen. But here we are, the first round. 3 minutes on the clock for this one. Oh.
Already big trades in the pocket here.
Ooh, slow. Starting hard.
Yeah. Whoa.
Heavy hand, Slove in a building.
Hook straight through for Slove.
Damn, already
Nice
struggling
left
a little
hand
bit
for
to get
Cam.
past the defense.
Right hook.
How
What an
big
interesting
is this
matchup.
space?
I can see Slove's name on that Kickstarter backers right there on the canvas. Oh, uppercut from Cam.
Cam looks tense.
Whoa.
He doesn't look loose and relaxed. He's swinging heavy. He's swinging up. This doesn't.
Oh, right hand.
This guy's swinging very recklessly right now. He's just really trying to chase for them hooks around the guard.
Heavy body shot from Slove.
Nice body shot
Investing
again
early
from
into the
Slove.
body like it's a stock. Oh, left
Another
hook.
Left hook. Streak straight
But
across
Cam
the face for Slove.
And Cam landed a good right hook before that. You know, he took one to give one.
Cam firing back. Oh, nice straights down the middle. Backs
For
up
Cam,
with a
that's
wave
where
of
you
the
want
big
to catch
hooks.
him.
Nice right hand on the exit for Cam. Left hand. Another right hand popping his head back to the guard.
Cam.
Oh, heavy body
for Cam.
shot.
Left hook, right hook for Cam.
That was a nasty left uppercut to the
1-2
body.
back for Slove. I think just missed.
It's
Trading the
interesting
pocket
because
between both fighters.
Oh, he's rocked.
I do believe on Ring Reaper, Slove had the choice of picking Guts, former BMF champion, as his third, right?
I believe so, but I don't think Guts was available.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Ah,
available.
that's why.
Double body shot for Cam.
Because I was curious, because that's usually a pick you'd want to make. You could get Cam versus Guts, 5, They already fought like 4 times in
Big
ringside, maybe.
combinations here for Cam. Piling on the pressure.
Oh.
Yeah, Slove wanted Guts too. Okay, yeah, so it was a matter of availability. That's why.
Yeah.
That's
Slove
interesting.
looking good in there, though. Left hook landing for Slove in the first round. To get to the body of Cam.
He's getting these really heavy shots, very few and far between, but the volume, overall accuracy definitely goes to Cam. Working on the outside much better. Nice hook there for Cam. Cross for Cam. Jab.
Does seem there might be a... No, we're not even going. It's not even that serious.
Slove ducked right into that left hook counter.
Oh,
Nice
good
jab,
jab
for
from Cam.
Hook back, I believe, from Slove. Cam on the pressure. Good first round for
3
both
minutes
fighters.
down. 3 minutes down. Wow, this is looking interesting. That first minute, we saw all slow, but then Cam slowly started adjusting. He slowly started to put it on him. Ladies and gentlemen, look up above. Sheath UBAE 30 for 30% off your next purchase. Get your sword of Sheath today. Oh, looks like we had a bit of an issue. I like to imagine that it's just a little restart going on.
Yeah, maybe even a
Hope so.
continuation.
Cam pretty convincingly taking that first round, 10-9 from what we saw.
Yeah, I agree. It was a decent start for Slove. He was getting these big hooks, body shots, but Cam overall was popping his head back with the amount of volume. I think are they ready already?
So what's happening with Slove here?
I like to
So
imagine
did-
it was a
first
ping
round.
reset, a reset for ping. But that first round was all Cam. They're taking it by
Killer
damage
Cam.
over a 510 damage advantage over him.
Yeah, that's
Solid
about
first
what we
round.
were seeing.
It looks like both fighters are ready.
All right, this looks like it is in continuations. So
Yep, a
Continuing from
continuation,
round
a 10-9 round for Killer Cam. I'm about to interrupt you there, Angel. What were you saying?
oh no, that was it. Slove just needs to really lock in these next 2 rounds
Yep.
to try and bring home an upset victory here for.
Unless he's pulling out like an old method of resetting the fight and treating this reset like it's a new fight. That'll be a good psychological boost right there. Going already in the center and trading off here.
Yep.
Okay, I'm looking for that right hand over the guard of Slove.
Oof,
That left hook connects.
Streaks across the face for Cam. Slove
Constant
needs
movement.
to, yeah, Slove needs to keep moving, and he needs to not get too reckless. He tends to throw these huge swings. And he's getting countered for them, dude. He's putting his rear hand down when he throws his lead hook, and vice versa. He needs to keep his guard tight because Cam finds any opening possible and just capitalizes off of it.
Yep, and like
Cam
we seen
nice
earlier, oh
hooks.
my God, never mind.
Straight through the guard
Killer
for Cam.
Cam. Dropping the Reaper in the second round. You know, I was going to say earlier, seeing these first-person perspectives really add a lot to the fights. You're seeing what the fighters are saying. You're seeing the shots that are open. You can see when a fighter's feeling crowded or when a fighter is feeling confident.
Nice
Ooh,
left
hook going
straight
through
there
for
for
Cam
Cam.
again.
Yeah, yo,
I
this is
think
the
Cam's
fact that
already trying to pile on the volume here.
Yep.
The fact that Slove is still standing is like a testament to that willpower. He's firing back. He's doing his best to stay up. But you can see the difference here. You know, this is the pound for pound #1 in the UBA right now.
Yeah, there's levels. His ability to counter off just the tiniest of openings so quickly. I mean, yeah, we're seeing the levels here between Cam and Slove so far, at least.
There may be levels, but
got hit
Slove
there.
is holding his own and landing many shots in here.
Oh, there's some big counters, I believe, for Cam circling out. Another right hook upstairs for Cam.
Having some controller issues there from Slove. I can see what is right.
Yeah. Left hook right there. Slove trying to fire back, but misses. Gets countered over the top again. Body shots for Slove. Headshots for Cam. Cam just hitting at will right now, at least. It's a jab there from Slove a minute ago.
Take it to the body is Cam. You see Slove look
Nice
for those
body
hooks
shot
up top.
for Slove. But Cam is just keeping him at bay with these straights.
Heavy
Good
jab there
jab
for Cam.
on the center.
What we're seeing from both fighters is
Left hook, I believe.
they're
from
not
Slove.
staying in the same spot, which is really nice to see. But you can tell which one is keeping their guard up and which one isn't. And
Yeah.
Slove is taking damage.
Heavy counter hooks for Cam as Slove tried moving in. Hands down here for Cam. Back up now. Man, Slove is hurt, I believe.
Oh.
Nice cap to that round.
Slove shaking his head.
Cam.
He is feeling this fight. That's one thing you love to see. Slove is not out of it. He does not care who you are. He will step in there with you and fight.
Yeah,
You
like
gotta
Blue
respect
said,
it.
man. It's a testament to just the grit he has, man. The heart he has to still be standing right now, dude.
Yep, and if you want your name there, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and back the Kickstarter today. We're now reaching our reach goals. So, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all want to go ahead and get your name there, I mean, you see it there, your name here. But a big shout out and a thank you to Kevin Steele, Dirty's Jordan, Gal Facility, Triple T, Bodie, M4, Bode 1, Prosper, Talawin, Gabo, Slovo, and your name here and your name here, because your name can be here. So we're going to into that. But the third round is brought to you by Sheath Underwear, and Slove is right there on that canvas, the backer of the Kickstarter. And like I said many times, go ahead and get your sword a Sheath, ladies and gentlemen, a real comfortable one. Sheath UBA 30 for 30% off your next purchase. Third and final round, 3 minutes to go on this one.
Straight
Can Slove
off
bring
the
it back?
rip for Cam. Slove tried going for them body hooks early. He is swinging them right now.
Oh,
good
no,
combination for Cam. Piled on the hooks early in the round. Yeah, that was definitely a big mistake on Slove's part. He got way too reckless trying to find any damage on Cam, and Cam just immediately capitalized on that opening and just punished him for it.
The holiest of Zob saying never rush against Cam, because now you're seeing it.
Yeah. This is textbook right here from Cam so far. We're seeing the counters at range in the pocket. He's just been on top the whole fight so far.
Slove taking some punishment
Oh,
there, but
Slove.
dishing it right back out.
Yep, Slove hook to the body, right hook up top. He's still in this fight. Still at least trying to be in this fight, but he is getting punished. There's a nice counter as the Cam circles out.
Oh.
Beautiful counter.
Blue, cover my eyes.
No.
Yeah, this is getting pretty brutal, dude.
Nah, you get to see this.
Dude, Slove Loki getting curb stomped right now.
It is.
Nice hook off the rip for Slove. But Cam for turn fires immediately with 3. Gets a straight in.
Never doubt the old man in a sport where men die young, because Slove will dish it right back.
He is chasing for them.
He wants that damage bad.
Whoa. These swings are insane. Putting his all into these swings.
You know, Blue, if you're Slove, what would you do differently to adjust? Never mind.
I believe it's
Never
over now.
mind. He's out.
Probably not sleep.
No.
Man, he's out cold.
Oh,
I think I saw his head bounce off the canvas there, dude.
Oh.
That was brutal. Jesus. Killer Cam, man, shows the levels, bro. Shows the levels.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Masterclass performance here.
You know, the UBAE ASADA, Unified Boxing Association, State Athletic State Commission does have GRX pens on standby.
Close, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, the score is 2-2.
I believe I see him getting carried out in the stretcher. If you look in the corner over there.
If he gets injected with GRX pen, he'll be up in no time. He'll be up and at him. He can fight next if he wanted to. Not actually. But ladies and gentlemen, it is 2-2. Champions United and Reapers. Many expected a clear blowout of 3-0. But here we are, 2-2.
2-2. Who would have thought, dude? Who would have thought we would be having a tiebreaker match here?
So is it 2-2 discluding the first match? I kind of lost track.
It's
no,
2-2.
it's just 2-2.
Yeah,
it's just 2-2. Okay. Just that's what counts. Yeah.
It was 2-1 Reapers, but it wasn't auto matchup. So now Slove gets to pick his fighter, and who will he be picking? You just use Carbon. You do have. I don't know if your boy can get in there, because we just saw a screenshot where his play space was good, but it was a combined play space. I don't know what's up with that. But one thing's for certain is maybe Carbon's up there ready. You know, he took down one champion in Dakota. Could he take on Aura, or could we see a rematch?
Carbon hop back in there. I think that's who they might go with here.
Yep. See some chats in there, some talks of your boy's place space being regular now. It's standard. Just a bad matchup with Aura. Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like Yo Boy is of use now. So we got Carbon and Yo Boy for Slove. Who will he be picking to step up in there whenever he makes up?
Both of these can make for some interesting matchups on the other side, dude. We have seen some very surprising outcomes so far.
And Slove is picking Yo Boy to step in there to represent Team Ring Reapers.
Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Now you look at Dakota's team. I'm sorry to cut you off there.
Okay.
Because now you got Yo Boy going in again. You can't throw Aura in with Yo Boy. You saw what happened. He technically didn't lose the first time, but he lost the first time. And you've seen the room scale matchup, right? It was a competitive fight, but the room scale matchup is going to get Aura screwed over. You throw yourself in there, you just lost to Carbon. It depends on how Dakota's confidence is feeling after that kind of a knockdown, because Cam just went. Dakota just lost. And it seems the pick is in. He's going to throw Cam in for a second time.
Ooh.
Unless that is against the rules. I don't know if... Because I know in the Winter Cup you weren't allowed to go back-to-back. I don't know if that's a rule.
In the Winter Cup you were allowed to go
UBAE.
back-to-back, I believe.
No, you weren't allowed to go back.
You weren't allowed to go back-to-back. That's still a rule. So Cam is off the table. Seems there was a false pick.
No, I'm just a commentator, so I wouldn't...
You're not allowed to go back-to-back? I swear yesterday we saw Jordan... Oh, those were exhibitions, though. I'm tripping.
We are still waiting on who could be his pick.
Galf is saying you can go back-to-back. I believe you can, too, yeah.
Hey, then if that's the case, I want to see it. I want to see it. Oh, if everyone went once.
Hell yeah, Galf. Everyone did go once, yeah. Can go. Yeah, I believe everyone has went, yeah. Everyone that you had available, yeah. Yo Boy
Everybody
fought
has
Aura.
won.
Carbon fought Nakota. And Slow fought Cam.
That was a
Castle's
rule in the
coming
Winter Cup. We're gonna have to leave this in agreement that it's a okay. So
Yep.
we're essentially following the Winter Cup rules here. We're seeing Cam go back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's just go ahead and clarify that for everybody up on here as well too. All fighters, well, Cam, in this case, we're going to use Cam as the example. He fought last, but even though the Champions United were able to use all 3 fighters, they get to go back in there and put Cam in there since it's a fresh set. So every time all 3 fighters are able to fight, it is a fresh reset, meaning whoever just fought last, you can put them back in there. So Cam is stepping into the face off against Yo Boy in this matchup. 2-2 is the score. Can Cam or Yo Boy bring it home for their teams? We'll be soon finding that out very shortly.
I'm
Once both
excited for
fighters
this
get up in there.
matchup, dude.
Repick Slow. You
Slow
can't
said
really
he wants
do
to
that, man.
repick. I don't know if that's possible,
Yes.
dude.
Team Ring Reapers did have the first pick, so they can counter that after the pick is made from the opposite side of the teams.
Let him repack, says Adonis.
Is he gonna repick himself?
Sob
Where does he
emoji.
go with this?
Yeah, don't listen to that, guys.
Interesting match indeed. You got Killer Cam coming off a dominant performance, possibly with a little bit of fatigue. Depends on how he's feeling. And then you got Yo Boy. Like, that's... What a fight. And a ringside fight at that. I'm going to glaze all the ringside fights, always, forever. But the weather's feeling nice, ladies. How y'all feel about the weather?
It's feeling
hot
good.
as
You know,
hell.
lately it's been feeling beautiful. It's been feeling real beautiful lately. You know, it's spring weather. I hope everyone as well is having a good day. But, you know, we're going to have to figure this issue out now. You know, we need to get this going because I know people there want to see a fight. I know people here want to see a fight.
I guess Carbon blue, but I don't know. That's us.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Slove has a lifeline offer. Since the rules weren't that much clear to Slove, he gets to repick and get another pick in there for the Ring Reapers. Will he follow through with Yo Boy stepping in there? Or does he have another pick in for the Reapers?
Nakota
This
said
is
just
a
chill.
one-time thing, though, since the rules weren't clear. So other teams, don't expect this happening again. Because once the rules are clear and they are cleared, then, but just in the slightest case that he might have chose different. So Cam is still staying in there, but Slove will get to repick in this case. Oh, interesting enough. Slove did have a repick for Cam. I wonder who it is. Well, guess what? I'm going to tell y'all right now. His pick is officially Carbon Shield. Carbon is going to be stepping in there to face off against Killer Cam.
Here I am thinking he's gonna go slow Cam too. Imagine he egos him.
That would have
Wants to get that one straight back.
He wins by first round KO. No, bad tip.
Ladies and gentlemen, both code is to the fighters. Carbon will be joining up soon. Cam is already in there ready. So I cannot wait to see this one. Killer Cam versus Carbon Shield will be commencing soon.
Time to say them.
After the... No, I'm playing. It's not good.
Watching around the world have been waiting for. Live
for the people in the chat, who is y'all's predictions for Carbon Shield versus Cam? This is an interesting matchup since we just seen Carbon take one champion. Can he take the other? That might be one hell of a resume and a record there for Carbon if he's able to take that in one day. But what we do know is that the winner of this will be walking away with their team, with that winner saying that they beat the other. And what's up to everyone here chilling as well too.
I'm really hungry.
I'm seeing some people say Carbon. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. This is game on the line right here.
No, I feel like you don't bet against Cam in a situation like this. Like, Carbon just had a very, very tight fight with, you know, the light heavyweight champion Nakota. He's going up against the pound for pound number 1 now, rather than the pound for pound number 2. He's taking a solid number 1 step up.
But ladies and gentlemen, both fighters are here in the ring, ready. Cam in the black shorts with the yellow gloves. Carbon in the pink shorts with the green gloves. Here we go. This is an interesting stylistic matchup that we're going to be seeing go down if you're ever curious. Well, today's the day. And Cam playing the mannequin challenge. Oh. There we go. Looks like he was looking at somebody in the crowd. They might have been holding up some cards for him to read. And he resumes right back to action. 3 minutes is on the clock for this one.
Starting southpaw to orthodox matchup here. Both fighters pawing at the lead hand, but playing very, very heavily on leading with the rear.
This is going to be a real technical fight. This might be the most technical fight that we see today. You can see Cam trying to stay that head. Trying to keep his head off the center line. Very weary of that left hook of Carbon.
Yeah, he's always got that hand right back to cover it.
Ooh!
It's all that Carbon's throwing right now. He's just looking for that one left hook to start off his offense, and he can't find it right now.
Blue, did you see that? Cam weaved out the way last second of that left hook. I did not expect that.
Cam is a smart fighter, especially when he has somebody in his corner to assist him. You know, he does best with the coach, and on his own, he himself can start to see through some of these plays. You know, he didn't get that number 1 status off of nothing.
I really like that first person view in this fight, especially.
Body rips there for Cam. One getting through, very solid.
Yep. But Carbon returned it with that left hand counter, which was very smart. You know, if that fighter is leaning to the left like that, that left hand for you is money.
I think it was a mutual snipe there. I saw Carbon get hit too.
Yeah, they traded real good.
Yeah, you got to remember, you don't see the flashes that the fighters do. As you can see, not Carbon. Cam got hit with a nice right hook there.
And you can see from Cam's perspective which shots will be opening up and which shots he is looking for.
Nice.
Man slowly moving towards the backers of the Kickstarter. Reminder to back the Kickstarter today if you want your name on that canvas. Show your full support for UBAE Season 1. And a huge personal shout out to Sheath Underwear again as well. Believing in the vision. Carbon looking for that left hand. Missing both times, but that right hook for Cam lands.
You know, Carbon
he drops him right there on the backers.
Carbon sleeps. That's what he does. My fault for even saying anything in the commentary desk. My bad.
His bad. Sorry, I don't know why that came out.
Back on commentary. Yeah, Carbon having something to come back to now. Uphill battle.
Another mutual trading right there. Another mutual trading. Every time you see Cam land that right hand to the body, Carbon instantly returns with that left counter up top. That is interesting. One of them is going to drive that shot, so expect that shot to be the knockdown.
Cam circled out. Carbon got a left.
He's not finding his offense in time. And
was that the only knockdown of the round?
Yeah, beautiful 10-8 start for Cam there. I think dominating the round pretty efficiently.
That was an interesting round to see, but there's 2 more rounds to go. 6 more minutes. I like to imagine Carbon is opening up that command console, like we said earlier, running the the BIOS and
Putting
seeing what
concrete in
issues
his
need to be
gloves right now,
resolved.
dude.
At 10% power boost.
Damage multiplier. You about to walk out this second round like Zodo, Lord.
But ladies and gentlemen in the crowd, who do y'all have? Who are y'all gonna pick to adjust and follow through? Or do y'all think Cam has it in his back pocket?
I think we're gonna see this performance from Cam persist. I haven't seen Carbon make very many adjustments. He's a technical fighter, but I haven't seen him truthfully ever change up the game plan. You've seen him up the pressure, you've seen him up the volume, but you don't see him shift how he fights, where he places his shots, or even just the timing on his shots. You know?
Left hook lands for Carbon.
But I say that, and he
Pressing
immediately
forward
ups the
now.
damage.
Oh, but Cam instantly recovered. Heavy body shot there from Carbon. Fortnite. My bad. Oh.
What? Body shot there for Cam a moment ago.
Oh, heavy left
Turns
hook
it
there from
straight
Carbon.
back. Nice 1-2 there for Cam. Nice right hook as Cam circles out. Body shot back for Carbon. 1-2 for Cam.
Cam doubling up with that right hand, following it through with the left, but he returns it. Gets returned on and countered.
Curious to see the first person POV here of Carbon, exactly what he's seeing, taking all these shots, taking, the number 1 pound for pound to a dogfight right now.
Left hand over the top for Cam. You see Carbon's POV now.
Carbon eating that jab, that guard, not really pulling through. Cam's starting to get that timing to where you're seeing it from Carbon's perspective, and I know because I be doing this too, where he's how his style is. Every couple of seconds or two, he's dropping it just a little bit, that guard. And that really opens up that opening to where Cam is starting to notice now.
Left hand there for
Right
Carbon.
here. Yep.
Trading hooks.
Oh,
right
the
there.
left hook.
He has Cam hurt.
I thought he went down
Carbon
there.
on the hunt,
Yeah, me
smelling
too.
blood.
Oh my goodness, I thought that was the only one.
Dude, I
Yeah,
thought
that's
Cam
crazy.
was out. It turns out he just ducked down. That scared me. I thought we was about to see a Cam.
Ooh, he
Jab
he
there
got
for Cam.
rocked
Body
bad
shot.
then. That was a bad
Both
rock.
the
He was on the
body
verge of getting
shots.
dropped.
Oh, he got it back though.
Yeah. Left straight there for Carbon. Left hook.
I'm starting to slow down a little bit. This is for it all, I believe. This is to win the bracket here.
Oh.
Yeah, right. This is a tiebreaker match, right?
Tiebreaker match.
Yep. You got to go out there swinging for your
gloves.
team.
Mm-hmm.
But not carelessly though.
Right hand there
Not like
for
that type of
Cam.
swinging.
They're hooked their counter there for Cam.
Yeah,
I
you got to
believe.
come in your best to fight. You got to win the tiebreaker. You can't let yourself,
Carbon
as a
firing
champion,
back.
sell your team.
Oh, Cam hurt a
like
little bit. Both
Nakota.
men hurt.
Like Nakota,
Hey,
who sold his team.
And you know what else you should do too? Is you should go to sheathunderwear.com and put in Sheath UBA 30 for 30% off your next
W promo?
purchase.
Absolutely.
Nice
Oh,
hand
right
on
hook
top
from
for
Cam.
Heavy on the pressure now.
Cam's holding that left. He's waiting for Carbon's right hook now. Oh, he kissed. They
I was
kissed in
about
the
to say,
center.
Little cheeky
Little
smooch
round two
there on the way
smooch.
back to their corners.
That was interesting to see. We got 3 minutes left in this fight. It is a tiebreaker round. Either or, one of these fighters is going to have to go out there and get a knockout. All right. Screw whatever you think of these past 2 rounds, whether you won it or not. I don't know if I'm saying this because I want to see knockout, but you got to go out there swinging like you want a knockout, like you're down 2 rounds. If you're either fighter, because everything is up to this point. You're seeing these knockdowns and stuff from Cam that first round. That was probably his. I forgot who got dropped that second round. I was kind of moving a little bit too fast there. If anyone wants to.
It was Carbon, I think, that got dropped that second round.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so Carbon's gonna have to go out with a TKO in this
Yeah,
round.
Needs
he
a
has to
TKO
get
to win
something
this.
big here.
Cam could really just play it safe here. He could get dropped twice and still survive the rest of the fight with a win over, with a point over.
We are going to find out what both men have in store for us. 3 minutes to go. This third and final round is brought to you by Sheath Underwear. Go ahead and get your sword of Sheath.
And really writing up in each other's faces.
Not doing what I'd expect, you know. Cam, he's trying to prove his status as a champ right now. He does not need to do any of this.
Holding his ground sucks.
Had movement for Cam, not really working much there. Coming up and eating a left hook from Carbon. Yeah.
Carbon throwing back.
Oh yeah, Carbon's hurt. Carbon is hurt bad.
Carbon not looking to the body at all here.
Oh,
nice
no!
Right, left. Back
right
to
hook
back.
drops him and a left hook for good measure.
Man, what a knock.
He just piles up the damage. And just...
We might be looking at Champions United taking it home in this tiebreaker match.
And Carbon is holding his own, but the damage...
Oh my god.
It's been an absolute masterclass so far for Cam.
Yeah, that left hook turned Cam's head right there. He was looking right at me.
It is crazy to think how far Ring Reapers have gotten in this little matchup here. You would expect it to be, like you said earlier, 3-0 blowout, but we've gotten 2-2. Both of these fighters going in a dogfight, like I said earlier. They're fighting
pretty much
for it.
every match has been great. Like we've all been
left hook again from
matches.
Carbon, not doing much.
Yeah, Carbon's starting to slow down a lot. I don't think he has the pace to keep up with Cam here. Like said in the chat, Carbon a lot better than people gave him credit for. This is a true contender in the light heavyweight division. And goddamn, if he doesn't hit hard, I don't know who does.
Slove calling for Carbon to reap.
That ain't motivation.
Hand.
I don't know what is. Oh, down again. Cam
Can
could be
Cam
hunting
get a
possible
TKO in the final minute as well? This will be a statement for Champions United if they can put that final nail in the coffin with a TKO, closing out the show for the first round pick. Oh, Carbon returns it!
Nice.
Damn.
Beautiful knockdown back for Carbon.
What hit?
Carbon got some stones in his hands, getting it for the
Somebody
Reapers.
check his
Hide from the
raps.
corner.
What was that?
But ladies and gentlemen, we are a few seconds away from the third round finishing. Can Cam get that TKO?
Cam is looking like
Cam hunting for it.
Honest.
Oh, Cam hunting. Cam smelling blood like a shark in water. The shark is on the hunt.
Oh, he's
pointing down to the middle. Oh my
Back
God,
and
what are we
forth we
seeing
go,
here? They're
late in
going
the
back
third
and
round.
forth.
Oh,
And
I
that
thought
Way
is
to end the
it.
fight.
What a fight.
A fight.
Oh my God, what a fight that was. Wow. Cameraman is stepping outside right now to go ahead and look to us. Look at us here. Wow, what a fight. Where did he go? What a fight we have just seen.
My bad.
Wow, I mean, Champions United taking it 3-2 against the Reapers. I mean, the Reapers put off many upsets this fight. Let's go ahead and, talk about the first fight, which was Aura and Yo Boy. I believe, no, it was Cam and
the first fight?
Yo Boy, right?
Cam and Yo Boy,
right?
yes.
No, the first fight was Yo Boy and Aura.
No.
The first fight.
No, the very
the first
first.
fight
What
that
caused
happened,
the
but-
no-show loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first fight that
the
caused the
no-show
no.
loss was Cam and Slove.
Yeah, that's what caused it.
It was Cam and Slow.
Which
And then I
that
think we
put
moved on to
Champions
Aura.
United at 0-1, and then we moved forward with Aura and Yo Boy, which was a good fight. Yo Boy did win it and take
Solid
it.
scrap.
But then, due to the room scale regulations, that was an automatic loss for the Reapers, making it 1-1. Then you had Carbon step in there against Nakota, the champion, the light heavyweight champion, VCO's finest. And then Carbon followed through, getting the upset right there, and an amazing close fight. That was a real competitive fight. And I would love to see a rematch in the future down the line for 5 rounds for a title. Who knows what happens. But then after that, you had Cam and Slove go at it. And Slove stood on his ground. He held his own, but unfortunately, it was not enough for Cam to follow through. And then that made a new fresh pick. And then we saw Cam follow through just now. But let's go ahead and grab the cards real quick. I got y'all, gentlemen.
Appreciate it.
A quick second. You know, for the people in the chat as well too, give us your predictions and your live votes on what is going to go down here. Hold on. Let me. Oh, God.
Ooh, my tracking is not being nice to me right now.
I crouch like
Yeah.
that. Look.
All right, we got Junks and the UKFC Unks.
Yep. So we got Junks and Unks. You know, on 3, we're just going to put our cards up. We're going to say our picks. And, you know, we're just going to discuss about it. All right. Y'all, I'm assuming y'all got y'all's card ready. Let's go ahead and get this on 3, 2, 1. UKFC Unk from both of y'all.
Gotta go with those are my homies, man.
Now let's talk about why y'all chose UKFC Unk. Who wants to start first? Angel?
Blue, go ahead. Blue, go ahead.
Man, you look at their roster, and it's not necessarily that they have the most elite of the elite, but I mean, we could take it over right to the rosters right now. You compare the two, right? You have UKFC Unks, who have Zion, Goldilocks. They had Cube, I do believe, which is now Bingling on short notice. And Bingling is a former BMF champion. Zion, I believe, a former title challenger, and still holds his own right, being a very technical and very promising fighter in lightweight, right? Goldilocks, in history, I think one of the fastest in Throw the Fight, you know, to have ever touched the game. And it's just like, I don't know if Junc has what it takes to hold over a kind of legacy like that, you know? I think Bingling doing a lot of heavy lifting, but I think the rest of their team's going to show out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to cut it there, but the production is on our ear and they are upset. We got to go ahead and take a little break, ladies and gentlemen. And next up, we will be commencing UKFC Unks versus Team Junks.
Zooming through the void, starship on tilt. Drip so cold, make a comet feel guilt. Hollow tips whisper to the black hole's rim. Came from the dirt, not a cosmos swim.
Ice on my wrist, nebula, frostbite. Shadows in the dark, watch them creep at night. Speaking in codes, binary my slang. Asteroid chain, let it hang, let it bang.
Gotta let it bounce, gotta let it bounce. 808 shake, planets out they house. Gotta let it bounce, gotta let it bounce. Catch me in the stars, stacking large amounts.
Distorted bass, feel it in my chest. Sense step sharp, pierce through the rest. Minimal chords, keep it clean, no mess. Mumble through the paint, race trap finesse.
Spacesuit dripping, no oxygen needed. Dream so big, Saturn's ring, I exceeded. Time warp vision, future on repeat. Loose or hypnotic, can't feel the feet.
Bounce with a vibe, oh yeah, long gone. Distorted echoes, my song. Solar flare low, they spawn. Edge of the endless, I'm strong.
I'm talking about.
Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry that y'all might not have to see my handsome gingerbread face anymore, but we are here in the corner in the war room of Team Junc, the Duck team. You can see Asilogy right there thinking long and hard on who he is going to pick to step up in his match. I mean, you can see his list right there. Ronan, Natboy, and Tony. And he has to make a pick to go up against Bingling, Zion, and Goldilocks. Who will Asilogy pick in this matchup? You know, Angel, who would you pick if you were Asilogy?
Man, off the rip, I'm picking Ronan, dude. He is like one of the most entertaining fighters I've seen. A Ronan pick here would be amazing. Off the rip.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, he couldn't be any more correct. Asilogy has made his pick to go in, and Ronan is the first pick for Team Juncs. Oh, wow. I wonder who's going to go up against, because Ronan is a really good fighter. Really, really good. He already has a contract. He's ran through the AMAs and UBA, but this is a spot where both of these fighters get to, well, on UKFC Unc side, they get to remind everyone who they are. And on, Team Junc side, they get to show everyone who they are. They get to show everyone why they assembled this team. And Ronan is the first pick. But, we are on UKFC Unc side where Cube is making his pick here. Who will he pick to step and represent for UKFC Uncs? They're going out swinging, picking Ronan, though. I'll tell you that. That is really interesting.
And if they just want swing on swing, I think Goldmaster might be the pick here, dude. Both just extremely fast fighters. It would be one of the highest alpha matches we would see. I see the pick now.
Hey, we're about to see a fire matchup here, Angel. Ladies and gentlemen, making his pick for UKFC Unc, Chicken Shawarma has picked Bingling, the former BMF champion and the former top 5 middleweight contender, to step off against Ronan in this Unc versus Unc matchup. Wow,
Unc versus
I
Unc.
cannot wait for this. Yeah.
Junc
versus
Ronan
Unc.
Oh, I'm tripping.
The Junkles,
yeah. Ooh, Bingling versus Ronan. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting, dude. I know Bing is extremely technically sound, but he's not very reliant on his power. Ronan is super high pace, high volume fighter, and he strings together combinations extremely well. Oh my god, this is gonna be a great fight, I think.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know who to pull through here. I supported Bingling so much in this past. I've seen him, in the Fresh Bloods up until his very point right now in the UBA career. So always at heart, I'm going to pull through and root for my boy Bingling. But Ronan is an insane matchup to see. And honestly, just to clarify, I got no bias. I got no bias whatsoever.
I feel the exact same way.
Yeah, this is going to be in a banger. Blue, who do you have in this matchup? Bing versus Ronan. Do you want to give these people an analyst point aside?
Very same thing you said. I think from an analyst point of view and from a personal point of view, I think I do have Bingling winning. I think Ronan's going to put up a great fight, but I've been with Bing since, I don't know, like not since the beginning, but I've been with Bing for a while now. I've supported him for a while now. We ran together in the the UBA Unc versus Rising Star, Legends versus Rising Star. That's when I first met him. And since then, we have been rocking together for a while. That's my guy. That's who I'm picking to win.
Yeah.
I think he's a better fighter regardless of my personal bias,
Yeah. Now, I'm personal friends with both. They're both great guys, but I think, man, call me crazy, I think Ronan and his pressure and the accumulation of his volume might take it home, dude. I'm not sure. Bing is clearly the more technically sound fighter, but,
might be a matter of physical stats.
Exactly.
Got That's a good pick. I think it could go. Sorry, I'm beating right now. I think it can go either way. I think it makes sense to pick both fighters here. I have to go with my dog.
This is so cool to say. I've known these guys, both of them, for years by this point. So this is so sick to see this happen on this big of a stage, man.
Seriously.
So hyped.
Both fighters now ready. Fight soon to commence. I'm hyped.
After this short ad break from our sponsor. We will be seeing this fight start very soon, though, ladies and gentlemen. Ronin and Bingling starting in just a few short moments.
Hype match, man.
After this short, no, I'm playing. After this short transition into the match.
Transition to the next ad break.
Oh, we're here, dude. We're here.
And here we
We're
are.
here,
Thank
we're
you
hyped.
for taking us back into this.
Oof.
Ronin and Bingling. Bingling in the blue corner, sporting the all gray outfit. Ronin in the all black.
Ooh, definitely an
First
unfit.
round.
He was talking about it in the chat. He pulled out an
Yeah.
unfit for sure.
Off the rip, straight to action here.
Now he good. Oh!
My goodness. Combinations. Heavy
Oh,
on
Ronin
both
getting a little bit
sides.
rocked here.
I was about to say, I think Bing.
Ooh,
Nice
good
head movement there from
Ronin.
Bing. From both, actually. That's a good point. Nice jab there. Bing circling out with the straights. Hook there for Ronin.
I
Oops.
love the circling from
Oh my
Bing
God.
here.
This is Room Skull Bing too. We're seeing a new and improved Bing.
And Bing, he had a little bit of struggle in the beginning due to habit of using the joystick, but due to his experience as an IRL MMA fighter, you can see that striking experience come in. You can see that footwork. He slides with those straights, and it is nice to see. It is beautiful to see. And Ronin putting up a good fight.
Ronin shuts it down. I was going to
Big
mention
knockdown
earlier,
for
Ronin is
Ronin
landing
off
and
the
sneaking in
rip.
a lot of shots over that guard of Bingling. And wow, Ronin caught him. Bingling was moving around a lot, so at some point he was going to get caught moving around.
Dude, that was beautiful there from Ronin.
Yep. Ronin showing
Yeah.
out for Team Junks.
That kind of ties back into what I was saying earlier. I mean, Bing is really good at, playing smart, but sometimes, one shot is all it takes. And Ronin his accumulation of shots is just such a
My
high
God.
volume.
My bad there. That left hook for Bingling is landing a lot. I like to imagine we're going to be seeing a knockdown real soon. But, getting dropped early on must do something
Pressing forward.
to you.
Another thing to point out is Bing kind of has pillows. You can see he's able to land clean, but we haven't seen Ronin hurt once this fight.
Yeah, it's something I've noticed just from watching Bing.
Hey, when you have pillows, the best thing to do is to rally up and tally up them numbers and make that scorecard the difference when it comes to damage.
Already
And Ronin
behind,
drops
though.
him
Another
again.
combination for Ronin. Drops him.
A TKO on the horizon for Team Junks. Can they walk away 1-0 already in the first round? Not even getting to the second. 30 seconds left in this round one. Bingling keeping that distance. That's what you got to
Ronin's
do. But
gonna
he eats to the
probably try
body. He
to
gets
for it.
rocked again.
Bing needs to stop being so eager to exchange here with Ronin. That's not what is what is gonna win you the fight. I'm mid-fight,
Yeah.
my fault. I messed up like
You're
3
good,
times.
man.
I'm still chewing.
Yeah, and like Boob said, he kind of has pillows and he kind of has a fragile jaw too. So in getting into these big exchanges here, he's putting himself at a big disadvantage, man. Instead of just trying to box on the outside,
That is
just
a real
brawling, man. He's
close-up
risking
there.
knockdown at any moment.
Oh, but
Absolutely.
he survives. And one thing we know about Bingling is he can adapt and he can flip them tables. He can turn them tables right there. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and get your sword a sheath right there. Use code SHEATH UBA30 for 30% off your next purchase. Sheath Underwear. Underwear of Legends, the official sponsor of UBAE Season 1. And just a reminder too, ladies and gentlemen, we have these every Thursday and Friday for the next 5 months. So go ahead and tune in next week for week 2 of UBAE. Every Thursday and Friday.
Oh, this dude Nakota in the chat just still whining.
You know, Angel, what would you do in Bingling's position? You are down a 10-7 round. Ronan, you landed a lot of shots, but Ronan seems to be catching you here. And just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, the second round is brought to you by SHEATH. 3 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, dude, getting into the pocket here's the last thing you want to do with Ronan. He has to keep boxing on the outside, not stay flat-footed, keep circling out as much as possible. Needs to stay as movement heavy as possible. It's going to be tiring, but it's what he needs to do to try and swing the momentum of this fight in his direction. He's doing so far, circling out more, staying less flat-footed, trying to find counters on Ronan coming in. Ronan trying to find him hooks to the body. Bing is landing back, but they're nowhere near as hard. But he's still piling up a decent amount of volume. Stick and move there. Nice 1-2 for Bing. Circles out, gets another 2. Big combination here from the body, then upstairs for Ronan.
I'm impressed with what I'm seeing right now from Ronan.
Yeah, this is the kind of pace I was expecting when I predicted him to take this victory, man. He's trying to dig for them hooks. Bing just barely glides out the way, gets the counters off, then exchanges. Nice left hook for Ronan. Ooh. Trading in the pocket. This is not what Bing wants to do. He needs to continue to circle. He can't risk staying flat-footed here.
Bing just hit a mean combination down the center line. I don't know how Ronan ate that.
Yeah, no, again, like we said, Bing is so technically sound, but he gets dropped with the right hook of Ronan right there as he circles out.
It's so unfortunate.
He left himself open for only a second, and he got paid for it.
Just a second. You know, I saw that knockdown and had to teleport right to my room in my seat. You know, that was a crazy knockdown there from Ronan.
It's just so unfortunate. Bing, if he just had a better hit registration, you know, if his jaw wasn't so fragile, if he could actually do damage, man, this would be probably a much more competitive fight. But as of right now, just according to the damage, it's a masterclass on the part of Ronan.
Binging it hurt a little bit right there.
Binging.
Yeah.
I was going to say Bing getting a little bit hurt.
Combinations here, I believe Ronan probably getting the upper hand here. Binging.
Who's that?
I actually said Bing get, but then I said Bing.
Okay.
Okay.
I forgot the tease on the
Bing
getting.
with the combinations upstairs. Another left hook, right hook, left hand. Another right hook.
Dude, Bing is flowing together some beautiful combinations.
Yeah.
He just doesn't get any damage for it.
That's exactly what I was saying a minute ago, Blue. He is flowing here, but man, is he just not packing a punch on any of them.
The issue is a lot of what this game systems, the counter system, you know, the weak points even, a lot of them have thresholds of damage where your every shot needs to be able to hit hard enough to actually play according to the system, right? If you want to land a counter, you have to hit maybe like at least a 25 damage shot, right? I think it's 35 maybe.
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to remember the damage numbers, but it's not relevant. You need a certain damage threshold in order to play this game according to the system, whether it be anti-spam, whether it be, you know, the counter system, your defense, your blocking. And
yeah,
you
I don't know.
get to play how you want to play. And I say this from experience. Sorry to cut you off. I don't. You don't get to play the game how the game is supposed to be played unless you do a certain amount of damage. And it seems like we're seeing the result of that from Bingling here, where he's able to flow together these combinations and box beautifully, but he just can't do anything to Ronan.
Yeah, I think this raised some questions about how the game was, like, you know, how it works, you know, its system being inconsistent at times, depending on a bunch of different factors here. But head into the third round, I believe we're in now. And Ronan up heavy so far. A 10-7 in round number 1 and a 10-8 in round number 2.
Yep. Ronan keeping up that ferocious pace and intensity with
He's
the volume as
walking
well, too.
forward,
Exactly
man.
what you have to be
Even-
doing against Bing.
Nice left hand
Oh!
Ronan. Even when Ronan shells up and walks forward, Bing tags him up and just gets nothing, dude. And I don't think this is a fault on Ronan's part. I think something's up here with Bing's hit registration sometimes. I guess with the way he fights. But
It's
yeah,
just
Ronan
he
so
does no
far.
damage.
Exactly. Bing is
Had me and
boxed
Blue saying,
beautifully.
oh, in unison.
Bing is boxed beautifully, but Ronan, man, he is, his skills are not to
Oh,
be undermined.
getting
He's
caught
landing
again.
beautiful counters like that
Body
one just a
shot.
moment ago.
You're seeing a lot of fighters use, doubling up on that same lead hand to the body up top.
Oh, big combination
change
with Bing
there from
upstairs.
Ronan is mean.
Yeah, no, Ronan's pace, his ferocity when he's walking people down. I mean, it's relentless, dude. It's probably why he's piling up so many knockdowns on Bing right
Oh
now.
my God, the
Just
1-2
like one right there.
The 1-2. Dropping
believe
Bing on the
Ronan has-
Kickstarter backers.
Ronan has nearly over a minute and a half to get one last knockdown.
I think he has the time
Can
to
he
find
do
it.
I believe so too. I think he might get it. He's probably gonna push for it too. He's up so many points that pretty much the only
Bing
way he
looks
loses is by
demotivated.
TKO.
Bing looks out of this fight, man. He looks
Yeah.
demotivated. He's not swinging with any ferocity. He just looks frustrated.
I
but
believe at this
Bing
point he
allowed
might
that.
just be trying to survive. Oh, the left-hander for Bing, I think, a moment ago.
The thing is, Bing is
Ronan
not one to
getting
try and
dirty on the
survive.
inside.
Bing is the one to try to return it and flip them tables. But can he do that, or is it too little, too late?
A case
Yeah,
of the
man,
pillows.
just straight pillows, man. He's boxing pretty well.
right hook
I would
there
say
from
so at
Bing.
least. But man,
He got
just
some handy
buddy.
hands. Damn it.
Oh, I thought it
Going
was
up
just
Flag
me.
there.
stream here.
Oh, looks like we had a disconnection right there of Wi-Fi. But
Technical
ladies and gentlemen,
difficulties.
there is 30 seconds left in the round. So what we will be doing is close your eyes and start humming just so you can visualize exactly what is going on in that ring. Imagine that Ronan was up 2 knockdowns and Bingley was kind of returning a little bit, but had a case of pillows. I don't know if there's a knockdown leading to a knockout or if that would be leading to a decision loss. But one thing is for certain is that Ronan might be walking away with a victory and will be walking away with a victory for Team UKFC Unks, making it 1-0 up against Team Junc. Blue and Angel, what are y'all thinking
No,
so far?
I believe Ronan is Team Junc and UKFC Unks was Bing.
Yeah, UKFC Unks is down one.
Yeah. You had
Oh
it,
yeah,
brother.
sorry. That's
HP.
what I meant there.
Yeah, you got
having
yeah,
Unk and Unk, having Unk and Unk in these names kind of help. So,
It threw him
Junc and
off.
Unk.
Threw him off.
Yeah, Junc
Yeah,
and
Team
Unk.
Junc up 1 now on the matchup, and it was definitely a confusing result. I don't think anybody expected Ronan to come out there and look at that sharp, especially against somebody on the caliber of Bingling. It's just unfortunate we saw the circumstances for Bing that we did.
$30-25.
30-25 for Ronan was the score, I believe.
No, sorry, no, that was something else entirely. I'm not sure. Assuming that went the distance, 7 + 7 + 8. Maybe a next pick here. I've been so high on Ronan ever since I seen him fight for the first time. Wants the secondary pick here, man.
Who will shawarma pick to step in against Team Junc?
The big Jimmy. I think. I'm gonna go ahead.
You just went with Bingling. You went with your safe pick, and that didn't work. I think you kind of have to go for broke here to see if you could throw in Goldilocks. He's fast, he's unpredictable.
Yeah.
You got to throw in a physical stat demon, somebody that could pressure that opponent. Put some kind of mental mind game in there. Because you throw Zion in there, he might try and put on a technical masterclass. But what you need is domination right now.
Exactly. Yeah, I think Goldmaster would be the safest pick here. I agree with pretty much everything you said, Blue. We'll see obviously in a minute here, but all right. I believe the pick is in. Jimmy selects Goldilocks here for Team UKFC Unks.
Commentators were correct. Now we're left to Junc to make a pick, correct?
Yep.
Oh my god, I was muted.
Who are they gonna?
Now we head in with Asilogy. Who will Asilogy be picking to go up against Goldilocks?
Ronan, that boy Tony. I'm not sure, to be honest. In all honesty, I have no idea. Do you have a prediction, Bloob?
I see it being Tony.
Okay.
Tony's the only one on that team that can handle the speed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the pick is in. Stepping in to face off against Goldilocks will be none other than Nat Boy. Asilogy making his pick. Nat Boy going in there to face off against Goldilocks. And what a matchup we're going to be seeing. I cannot wait to see that. Let's go ahead and get a analytical look here from Bloob in this matchup. Nat Boy versus Goldilocks. We haven't seen Goldilocks in a long time. What are you thinking?
I think it entirely depends on how well Goldilocks has transitioned to the new damage patches. Back in his time, it was a lot different. I think there was like no hit res. Like it was a lot different of a time in this game. But I think due to his style being as physically based as it was, I don't think we're gonna see like a gut situation where like there's a fall off, because I don't think there's. I think it's very difficult to have your style get messed up by an update when it's that cutthroat, you know? It's not like he's gonna get screwed over by the damage. I think he's gonna be able to outspeed Nat Boy. I personally have Goldilocks winning this, but having seen the highlights we've seen from Nat Boy, knowing the damage that he does, knowing the timing, the accuracy, it's possible that Nat Boy can take this. I just have Goldilocks, you know. I gotta go with the UKFC Junc again.
That's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna lean towards Team Junks here, you know, on this certain matchup. With no bias coming into play, of course, but I've seen more of Nat Boy. I've seen more recent Nat Boy. I haven't seen recent Goldilocks, and the last time I saw Goldilocks was when he fought Guts back in V5 or V4. And I like to imagine that a very flashy, a very speedy style might not be the meta here, might not be coming out to work as much in this current day and age of the game. But, you know, anything could happen, and everything will happen, because we're going to be seeing that fight start shortly, because both fighters are in the lobby ready to go up in there. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll be heading into that matchup shortly after this ad break.
There's no way.
Finally call themselves the best league in the world, and they will take home $500.
Will there be any team to give RSVR a run for their money next season? Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Goldilocks. Still, oh my god, I can't even tell which one is Goldilocks now. They both have bow cuts.
I think Goldmaster's the yellow trunks.
Yeah, Goldilocks in the yellow shorts. Nat Boy in the black shorts, rocking the throw to fight 2 half-brick gloves.
Ooh. The thing I've seen from Goldmaster recently is that although he does move his head a lot, he does plant his feet when he throws his combos, just like that. So it's not like he'll really circle out all too much. So, you know, hope that might be a weak point in the style of Goldmaster here. As Nat Boy goes in with, I think, a right cross.
Switch to the ring. Over the ring.
Yeah. Nice trade with the right hands.
In case any of y'all missed it. In case y'all missed it, the production told the fighters to jump on 3 just so they could slide that rug right under them, giving it the new
That did
canvas.
actually happen. You can see there was an inch of space between the fighters and the ground.
It's gonna play by play analysis on that jump. Not playing. But right now, you are seeing that boy starting to land a lot of shots in combination on Goldilocks. But Goldilocks looking fast as he still was back then.
We are very efficient workers here at UBA.
Extremely. Oh, nice. I think combinations for Nap Boy going forward.
Seeing a whole lot of shots come out here from Goldmaster, but we're not seeing very many land.
Yeah. First time I ever seen someone from Dilla Fight call him Goldmaster.
Just copied what you call him.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get that confused.
Yeah. I'll go Goldilocks. That works. Nice. Forward pressure here from Nap Boy. He picks his shots. Goldie kind of just explodes every time they get close.
The issue is he's dropping that rear hand a lot when he does that.
Yeah, dude. When he's exchanging really heavy in the pocket, he's throwing both his hands down. I mean, he's really not keeping his guard up at all. I think Nap Boy will.
Angel off the mic. He's throwing my fighters off. Our commentators
getting a
are
little bit rocked
hypnotizing.
there by Nap Boy. Nap Boy backing up instantly. You might be seeing a little bit of a slowdown unless Nap Boy wants to ease up on the pace. Catching Goldilocks with that left hand. Goldilocks slipping right under.
Big combinations here for Nap Boy. Beautiful offense on the front foot, but getting caught for it.
Ooh. Goldie pressuring forward. Big movement there from Goldie. That's kind of crazy.
That speed is not something you could lose, man.
Yeah, evidently, man. He's really going after it. Big exchanges heavy in the pocket. Nice jab for Nap Boy. Another jab there for Nap Boy. I think that's the difference maker in this fight. I think Nap Boy is consistently landing the better straights.
Ooh, they trade the right and the left at the same time.
Very competitive fight early.
Last few
Goldie
seconds in this fight.
get some punches in that exchange right there. He had him hurt at the end, I believe.
The fight hurting him.
Yeah. I saw Gold chase for it towards the end of that round. Good competitive first round, man.
I think that's very clearly a Nap Boy round, though, for me.
Yeah, I would have to agree competitive, but I think Nap Boy, over the course of the whole round, probably racked up the cleaner shots.
Yeah, he racked up the cleaner shots. He didn't have a 2% accuracy just due to sheer volume. That was the Nap Boy round. That was a classic performance. He landed some good hooks in there. Hurt Goldilocks a few times. And whenever he was stunned, he made sure that Goldilocks couldn't chase it and capitalize on the damage bonus. So a lot of Nap Boy's shots were off of the grain. He was getting the extra damage that Goldilocks wasn't. I mean, he's probably up at least 200.
Well, here we are in the second round, brought to you by SHEATH Underwear. 3 minutes is on the clock for this one. And there'll be a third and final round up next after this. But here we are. Nap Boy was doing good, but he was taking a little bit of damage
towards the end of that round. Yeah, whoa, big swings there from Goldilocks. He's landing pretty clean on the hooks right now, at least. Nap Boy firing back with the straights. Switching up to the body.
Oh, and there we go.
Right straight for Nap
Goldilocks
Boy.
focused so much on that speed, it wasn't really doing much damage.
Yeah, Goldie.
It's like we said earlier. Yeah, my bad. It's like we said earlier, that speed, even though it's the last thing to go, isn't needed in this current day and age of the game.
Yeah, he got way too overzealous, and Nap Boy's cleaner shots took home the knockdown early in the second round.
This would have been a very interesting team if Q was still on
Yeah.
it, but we don't bring that name up nowadays.
Okay.
Goldilocks looking faster this round.
Yeah, and a tiny bit more accurate than the last round, I would say as well. Just a bit. Oh, he got caught right there with that left straight, though.
But he got hurt.
Oh,
wait, hold
there
on.
he is.
Nap Boy got hurt
in that exchange.
No, that exchange, Nap Boy didn't land there. That was a counter for Goldie.
Oh, my bad.
It was a good one, too, from Nap Boy, but he got countered bad from Goldilocks. And he ended up
Goldie
getting
had
hurt.
him hurt. Nice
It was a heavy one,
for
too,
Goldie.
as well.
Going for them hooks.
Yup.
Man, he is whiffing them. This is crazy. You know, they're not the cleanest shots, but he is really still chasing from them, and they're fast, too.
Ooh, good shot
Nice
down the pipe
combination
there for
closing the
Goldie.
distance for Goldie, yeah.
I like how Goldie has slowed down his pace and is now hunting for more shots. He's still wild with the swings, but you can see there's more of a technical intention.
Oh
Big
my
counter
God!
I
Oh
believe that
my
was a left hook on the
God!
entry.
Right into it.
Oh, wow, Nap Boy. Oh my God, that was nasty. Goldilocks just kept on going at him and going at him and going at him. Nap Boy said, "Stop that."
It was like the Aaron Pico knockout where he leaned right into that spinning elbow with too much pressure.
Oh, that left hook from Goldilocks. That left hook from Goldilocks
Goldie's
hurting
gonna try
Nap
and
Boy.
chase him down.
Oh my God, we might see
wants
it
them
happen again.
back.
We might see it happen again. The way he's rushing in, he's gonna run into
Yeah,
a
he's
left
getting
hand.
overzealous, man. He could get
my
clipped
God.
here. Oh, I thought that boy got
Oh.
dropped there. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Nice right-hander for
Goldilocks
Goldie.
again.
Chasing him down.
Yo,
Trying to
hands
find
for
his
a
range.
second.
Man, he is going for them.
Yeah,
Whiffing. He gets caught in the pocket,
Hey,
though.
you would have thought Nap Boy got dropped twice the way he's pushing forward.
Exactly, bruh.
But that's good though. He's not giving him a chance to breathe. He's like, okay, I don't care. I got
He's
dropped
not
two
letting
times.
up at all.
So what? You know what I mean? But that's not good because Nap Boy can drop him. Because that's exactly what happened the last two knockdowns. Goldilocks was rushing forward and getting dropped. But here we are in the last
That was a
seconds.
nice right hand there. Left hand. Big exchanges
God,
here,
Nap
but
Boy
I do
putting it
believe
on
Nap
him.
Boy is putting it on right now. Nice ending to the round. Was someone hurt there? Can't quite tell.
I
Surviving
don't
it.
even know.
10-7
a
round
round.
for Nap Boy.
Yeah, if round one wasn't pretty clear enough, you know, Nat Boy definitely took that round and solidified it as his own. 2-0 with the knockdowns. Absolutely dominating performance.
Yeah, Goldilocks needs something big here in this third round, dude. I think he needs a TKO, 100%.
I do think so. I think he's down, what, 4 points now? 30-26?
Well, in this case,
something
if
like
y'all are
that, yeah.
Goldilocks, how would y'all adjust in this matchup? How would y'all bring it back to Nat Boy? Taking in what we saw the last two rounds.
Can I be real? I don't think there's much that Goldilocks can do here. I don't think that there's much that Goldilocks can adjust to. I think you see his style, how he's fought the entirety of his career. You have to change up everything
The
to
whole
kind
style.
of match.
Took the words right out of my mouth. I completely agree.
I think Goldilocks got to take like a download online real quick, download Jordan style, because he has the speed. I think if he focused like Jordan on straights and crosses rather than combo.
Yeah.
Yep, these big winging hooks. When you have the speed, you got to favor your straights. Those hooks are not going to do it.
Goldmaster started off there, I think, with some hooks.
Yeah, when you have this
Straight
big
through.
a physical advantage, you gotta play right to it. You gotta play to your technical. You already have the physical
Yeah. Oh,
stats. You
Nat
might as
Boy's
well
playing
play your
Nat Boy's
boxing.
doing that.
Yeah, Goldie trying to get some hits back.
Oh, Goldie
he's
has some
getting
hurts.
it.
Oh, the left
Nice
hand.
left hook.
That was good timing from Goldilocks. That was good timing. Nat Boy shifted to the right. Goldilocks had Nat
Goldie
Boy
needs
running.
two
Nat
more
Boy
of
was
those, man.
circling,
Goldie
and Nat
needs
Boy was
two
gonna
more
do
of
that,
those.
little shimmy where he leans to the right and then goes to the left, and then Goldilocks timed that.
Dude,
That
can we
was
get a
good.
possible replay on that after this fight?
So
That
fast.
was
I mean, he circled out,
beautiful.
got the left overhand. I believe Nat
It was
Boy's
good timing.
is piling up some hits now. Back on Goldie. But man, Goldie
Goldie
needs
on
to
the
do
offensive now.
has to keep chasing, man. I don't think there's
He
any other
timed
option
that.
here.
He timed that little shimmy really well with that left hand. I can't get over it.
Yeah, man, right to the body, shimmied out to his left overhand.
He's getting a
Yup.
lot of shots now.
Oh,
He
I
needs to
think he's
circle
hurt,
out.
though.
Oh, Nat Boy's returning it.
Yeah.
Good circle. Good defensive movements there from Goldilocks. You know, he's not very technical on the offensive.
Yeah,
but
Gold
when he
needs
gets
the
hurt,
pressure.
he knows where to move.
I never seen Nat Boy so heavy on offense. Oh, heavy
Big
jab
jab
there.
there.
Return with the right
Goldie-
hook.
Goldie cannot let him breathe with this little time left in the round, dude.
Hey, there you go with the body jabs and the straights there
Oh,
from
left
Goldilocks.
hook
That
there
left
for
hand.
Goldie. Right hand, he's
That
trying to get
left
them
hand
hooks
is a
in.
nuke, if nothing else.
Nat Boy with the jab and the straights, trying to catch Goldie coming in, being too reckless.
Yup. There you go. You know, Goldilocks
Goldie
is
closing this. Oh, I think I dropped there.
Big
Goldilocks
shot
is
there for Nat Boy.
on the
Yeah.
verge of a comeback this round, but could it be enough for Team UKFC
I
Unks, or
think
would they
it's a
go
little
on to go 0-2?
I think it's
It
too little,
depends.
too late. I'm not
If
sure there's enough
by
time.
if by some miracle Goldilocks took the first round, maybe some biased judging, it's possible this is a draw here.
Oh, Gold.
Never
Goldie
mind,
in his
never
Oculus
mind.
menu. Nope. Disconnect.
Oh, that boy.
Takes the victor, I believe.
Yeah, he just go away that late to the fight. It's that boy.
Oh,
Is he lagging or is that just me?
I think he was lagging.
Yeah.
But that boy might have been walking away with that victory no matter what would have happened, and that is real unfortunate to see. Hey, stop looking here.
Yeah.
Stop looking at my bald, shiny head. There you go. Go back to the battle room.
Dude, I'm not on my viewer either.
But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the war room. Team Junkles ahead 2-0 up against UKFC Unc. Who will Asilogy pick to represent Team Junc in this matchup? And who would you pick, Boob, in this matchup?
I mean, what? They're 0-2 now.
Yeah, they're 0-2 now.
You have to go Zion. I think the match that has to happen is Zion Tony. That's mandatory, is it not?
That is mandatory, actually. Yeah.
It's mandatory Zion Tony.
That is correct. That is a good catch right there from Bloop. But there y'all go, ladies and gentlemen. Automatic matchup. After the short ad break.
Never mind, no ad break. I guess, bro. Never mind, man. All right, we'll get to the short ad break after the short ad break.
Not playing.
Dude, that shit has me dying.
But honestly, Zion and Tony is a very interesting matchup, and I haven't seen Zion in a second. But isn't Zion a joystick first fighter? Wasn't he a joystick first fighter? Because what I remember from Zion
a while ago.
Because what I remember from Zion was that he was very heavy off the back foot. That is what I remember from Zion. He's a heavy back foot fighter when it comes to it. And Tony's a very technical fighter. I mean, this man he's shown himself on camp many times in other leagues, and like TCL and the others.
It was crazy. The first ever, I think, throw the fight to league fight that I've ever seen was Zion versus Tony, or not Tony versus Zion versus Sage in IFC. That was the first fight that I've ever seen in any league other than ringside. That's like, I gotta go. Like, I love Tony, but Zion, that's a dude that was my first introduction to league fights, and what a hell of an introduction that was. Sage being an all-time great that he is, love that guy. Sage was my coach, my GOAT. It's like, I don't even remember who won that fight. I think Sage won. I don't remember. I don't even remember. I just know it was really competitive. HP, are you talking or am I lagging out? That's just
no, my bad. I had a phone call go through. I'm like, who the hell was this calling me?
Okay, that's why. Because I saw your mic going green just as you weren't saying anything, so I was worried I was lagging again.
Let me see Zion versus Tony. Zion really is the definition of a UKFC uncle, man.
That dude's been around
a minute.
I believe we have Tony ready in the lobby, ready for action, locked and loaded in the blue corner as well too. We're just waiting on Zion to step in there, and if he does not show up in time, it will be an automatic loss for Team UKFC Unc, which would make it 0-3, which would be an automatic. So this is dependent if Zion shows up.
Yeah, because they can't run up someone else, right? It's impossible. Right?
It's an automatic loss. They go 0-3. It pisses me off that the first league fight that I ever saw was IFC. That's annoying me. Why is IFC the first thing I saw?
Oh, Jimmy threatening HP here.
Uh-oh.
Don't make me.
Shawarma versus HP, the new exhibition bout.
I got right-hand shooters like crazy.
The new exhibition bout, 1 HP, one-handed HP versus chicken shawarma.
Yo, run it.
The Kobe victim.
Run it. Nah.
Oh, Gold's internet went out.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Zion's joining. Zion's here. But can he pull through for Team UKFC Unks? They are down 0-2. They're down 0-2. But everyone in the chat, who is y'all's prediction for this matchup? Zion or Tony Hung Low?
I think from an analyst point of view, Tony Hung Low takes this pretty convincingly. From a personal point of view, like I was bringing up earlier, my personal history, again, the one like the two that kind of introduced me to leagues in this game was Sage versus Zion. So I don't want to say I want Zion to win here, but I don't want to see him lose, you know?
I feel you. I feel you.
I think the first league match I saw was Guts and Isaac. I think that was the first one I saw.
It wasn't AVR.
Or my introduction. No, the first like league match I saw was in UFL.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I hung an AVRB after. Got an AVRB
Kobe
as well.
Jones.
Zion here. Zion and Tony Hung Low.
Remember this is video.
Let's go ahead and get this started soon.
Buffalo.
Both fighters are here in the lobby.
You're only good as your last fight, Jimmy.
This short ad break.
Oh.
I'm gonna just keep spamming that.
Zion needs to win this, man. Or else it'll
Zion
be
has
over
no
for
choice.
the UKFC Unks.
So is it first to 3 or best of 5?
Best of 5, but the first to reach 3 does take it. Because, you know, once you get to 3-0, at that point, there's no chance of a comeback off the other team. Especially out of 5 matchups.
I was about to say, isn't
So yeah,
that
it's just first to 3.
first to 3? It's first to 3, yeah. They're not even doing any more matches. It's just done, but that's it.
I don't know why I asked that. It was such a dumb question. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
This is what I get, bro. I told you, I'm still half awake.
It's okay, just blame it on production.
Fuck production. Wait. Can't say that on stage. Damn it.
You said dumb production? Wow, that's really mean.
You can't ready up. Oh, yo, kick Zion and have him rejoin. Kick him from the lobby, have him rejoin.
It might be a new lobby that y'all might have to make. Yeah, new lobby.
Let's see if Zion can just rejoin, try again. Worst case scenario, we do have to make a new
Shady
lobby. Yeah.
Rico.
I'm really liking Angel on comms. We need to get this guy up here more often.
Appreciate it, bro.
Hey, one thing I do want to say from this new overlay and stuff we're seeing, I told Castle this, but I am such a big fan of that spinning flower on the overlay in the fight clock. I'm such a big fan of it.
Dude, yeah, that thing.
Someone I think all the way on the left.
Yeah, on the left. Or even
So
right there
tough.
on the graphic right
Bro,
there with the
everything
fighters are seeing.
here is just so clean, bro. It's crisp. Who designed all this? Was it all Castle?
Castle to go.
This is crazy.
This was that guy, man. This is beautiful.
Castle also made this too.
Yo, okay, HP, shut up, bro.
It's the Castle menu. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and head into this matchup. No ad breaks, no breaks in general.
Going.
Let's go ahead and head to this match after this short transition break.
What is that?
And welcome back to the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
That short ad break.
Zion in the all gray outfit, Tony Hung Low in the blue shorts with the purple gloves.
Do or
Make sure
die
to go
for
get your
Team
sword, a
UKFC.
sheath. Use code SHEATH UBAE 30 for 30% off when you do so.
I'm gonna order some today, bro.
Zion in his
What's
typical
today?
all gray fit.
Yep. You see Tony already look for that jab. Zion looking more technical than usual here.
Like the free cam.
Oh, nice right
like
hand
that.
there from Zion. I believe is the one with hair, right?
Yeah, Zion's
Yep,
the one with
Zion
hair here.
is in the all gray. Tony with the bald head. You know, it's shiny.
Tony-
You got that Mr. Clean.
Nice. Straight to... Oh. Okay. Whoa. Nice gyat shot right there. Right hand there for Zion.
Gentlemen.
Body shot there.
Oh, heavy left hand from Tony.
Yup.
Tony holding eye contact with Zion.
What the hell does that mean?
He's focused in this fight.
Zion and Tony in the pocket here.
How did you make a boxing match sound romantic?
All combat sports is.
You're
Not too much landing, super clean here, I would say. Nice right hand there for Zion, sorry.
Oh. What you say
Big
from Zion is
right.
he's ducking after every shot, which kind of reminds me of Isaac a little bit. But he's not doing it on every shot.
Pressing forward is Zion. Going for
Six
big
punch
leaping hooks. Kind of
combination.
reminded me of Goldie in a way, to be honest. This is big
Cutting
leaping
loose
punches.
a lot here.
It's like Gaethje, right? Like, you know how Gaethje kind of gets off balance when he throws a hook? He's putting his whole body into it.
Yeah, when he fell over at the end of the Pimblett fight. He threw so hard.
Cartoonish.
A lot of ducking there from Zion, though.
Yeah,
big
no,
shots here
He's
coming
on
in for
standby.
Tony.
he swings a big hook and he kind of just crunches down afterwards.
Movement is
Big
slick,
swing and a
man.
miss.
Ooh, yeah, Tony is looking
Big
good here.
hooks.
He's controlling that distance really well.
Yeah, Tony's
That's
looking
important.
much cleaner. He's much sharper in this fight.
Whoa, heavy. That's a heavy warning right there for Zion. I believe purposely ducking down is not allowed, whether it's for taunting or not.
Zion peppers him up and circles outside. There's a left hand though there
He's
for
catching him.
Tony.
That range control is really, really good. That's really useful in this fight. Now uppercut almost land for Tony. Zion almost ducked right into that uppercut.
That might have been the shot to put him out if it landed.
Playing a dangerous game here is Zion. He's moving
Yeah,
so
he's-
sporadically, man. Hard warning on Zion, says the referee.
Yep.
Nice left hand there for Zion, though. Finally broke through there with one of them big leaping punches.
It's giving me Isaac vibes, the way he's just ducking after every shot.
Yeah, literally. He just swings, big swing, and then crunches down. Oh, I think. Oh, nice no look
Ooh.
from
So
Zion.
weird seeing this
Those are the
Zion compared to
punches.
his usual technical self.
Interesting
$500
round
is
one.
on the line. When championship playoffs is on the line, when there's so much on the line, you got to go out there and win, no matter what. As long as it's not breaking the rules.
That was a very interesting round one, dude.
I'm not sure who won that round. I think it was Tony.
Yeah,
I will lean towards.
Hard to say.
Zion had more
I wouldn't-
activity, but he wasn't landing anything. It was like round one with Goldilocks.
It was
Yeah,
mostly on
yeah.
the guard. I would say though, and this type of fight is gonna be so up to the damage. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Zion took that damage by 50 to 100. Just because that activity and the way he was hitting that guard, it'll all add up at the end of the day, especially with the soft blocking in game.
Just I'm
Definitely
not
there,
sure.
But Tony did have the cleaner shots, like you said. Tony did look like he was more of a clear winner. The activity of Zion does throw you off a little bit, but I will lean towards Tony in the boxing scoring sense.
I completely agree that Damn, that's a toss-up, man. That's a big toss-up.
Very close round. They should be fighting these next two rounds like they lost the first round. They need to try and make a statement here for the rest of this fight. Set their own
For
pace.
certain, either of these men are going to adapt and throw it out right now for us.
Whoa, big tracking issues there for Zion, I believe, with his right hand. Tony
We
might
have
got
a
couple
drone
shots
in the
there.
venue right now, getting a live look around.
Zion's hooks are looking a little bit tighter. They're not as huge and leaping and wide. He's throwing some straights in now too as well. But Tony is picking some nice straights. Zion goes in. Tony prodding to the body.
No clear shots for either fighter there.
I think Zion might have landed up there. That POV made it a little weird. I believe hooks there for
Yeah, McCready
Tony.
needs to lock it a little
backing
bit
up.
with these POVs.
Yeah, these POVs are making it a little hard to see the hits here.
Production.
That was-
Tony looking for that body shot, but not really landing since Zion is controlling that
Whoa,
distance really
that's
well
very
now.
odd. I think the right hand crept through there for Zion, keeping his elbow up high.
I'm curious on Tony's
Ooh, I
perspective
think
in this fight.
big
You know, you're
hooks for
seeing
Zion.
Zion do a lot of ducks. You're also landing a lot of counters, but you do wonder if these shots are landing for Tony.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see what
Ooh,
Tony is
left
seeing
hook.
right now, because it feels like right now this round is definitely a Zion round.
Yeah.
Zion landed that left hook really well. What were you saying?
So I guess we did kind of compare this fight to the last fight we saw, but I don't think Tony's being anywhere near as accurate as Natboy was in the last fight. So it is much tighter, you know, much closer here. Oops.
Oh,
Could we be seeing a mom stoppage?
Lag here.
I know that type of walk away. That's a the battery. The battery died. What a shame. That is an automatic loss. Team Junc's walking away 3-0. A clean sweep. Wow, reminiscent of XL in the Winter Cup. No diss.
Yeah.
Wow. The headset died for Zion.
Very unfortunate. Ooh, I gotta
Production, come right here and come look at me. I mean, we just gotta come talk about that for a second. Look at that guy getting up in the corner. But don't worry about that though. You know, we just gotta talk about that for a second. Zion was looking good that round, but then the headset died, and we know what happens when that headset dies. It's over. It's over. A clean sweep for Team Junc. The only team to walk away with the clean sweep, might I add. 3-0. Blue and Angel, what do y'all take so far of what happened and what went down just now?
That is an unfortunate way to end the fight. You know, Zion was looking good. He was looking very different from his usual self. You know, he's usually a technical fighter, a lot more composed, a lot more form-based. This time, it looks like he ran out there having fun, possibly knew his battery was low, and just started enjoying the fight more so than fighting to win it, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, I agree. On that fight specifically, it was very unfortunate. We saw Zion start to turn the tide, I believe, at least in the second round there. He was, you know, his technique and experience was bleeding through a little bit better in that second round. It's unfortunate he disconnected. And Team Junc's, that's what they're called, right? Junc's walk away with the clean sweep 3-0 victory, man.
The only team to walk away with a clean sweep. I mean, we just gotta talk about what happened day 1 and day 2. I mean, that exhibition bout, even though Kage took that win, Muds morally got that win, beating them 3-1. But so far, what's confirmed and what went down is Champions United won. Team Junc's won. The Kage is running away with a victory. Now, I mean, we're seeing a lot go down. I'm curious on what we're gonna see next week, because those matches will be going up soon, real soon, ladies and gentlemen. But we just gotta talk about on who we think is, you know, what type of matches do we want to see next week?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I'm a little biased, right? You know, we got we got our Sheath, you know, Sheath Elite.
Yeah.
We gonna whoop everybody. I want to see us against, you know, one of the winners of this bracket, honestly. I don't care who it is. I just know we're finna whoop them.
Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all want to seek week 2 matchups, go ahead and go to UBAesports.com, because we're not selling y'all here. Y'all better go to that website right now, UBAesports.com. Well, actually, I'll just go ahead and tell y'all right now, just a little sneak peek, you know, just a little sneak peek. On day 1 of week 2 next week, we'll be seeing Junc's take on Team Sheath Elite.
Oh, that's overkill. That's overkill. Oh my god.
Ooh. Y'all want another one? Yes? Okay, fine. I'll give it to y'all.
One more,
also, on the same day, UKFC Unks will be taking on Team Ragtags on Thursday next week.
They're not gonna be here.
Give us Friday matchups. Okay, I'll give you Friday matchups. On Friday, we will be having Team Champions United take on against Team Muds. Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh, that's a big matchup. I need to be here for that.
One more.
Oh, one more? Okay, fine. I'll give it to y'all. After that, Ring Reapers will be taking on the 5 Greats Kage. I mean, next week, we got banger on banger on banger on banger lined up for y'all. Make sure you go ahead and visit UBAesports.com if you want to see the rest and more of the weekly matchups. But ladies and gentlemen, that was week 1 of UBAE. Special thanks and shout out to the sponsor of UBAE, Sheath Underwear. And a special thank you to Robert Patton again for donating, funding, and believing in UBAE's vision. Any closing words from these gentlemen up on stage?
You already know what I want to say.
Good luck, y'all.
You already know what I want to say. Y'all should be scared for a damn reason. Team Sheath Elite, y'all. We got that in the bag.
Ignore that I put the E backwards. I mean, the S
Blue's
backwards.
Gonna say this and get brutally knocked out, dude.
Doesn't happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will see y'all next week. Thursday and Friday, UBAE.
Ringside Beyond can finally call themselves the best league in the world when they take home $500.
Will there be any team to give RSVR a run for their money next season?